I'm so quickly gonna run out of material here, dude. We talked about everything back in spring. I got nothing here, man. I'm like, well, yeah, December. You sure you don't want to give it a bit more time?
Well, holiday season, huh?
Hey, what's the deal with the airline peanuts there? Thank you, everybody. That was 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Well, considering you passed out for the entire fucking episode last time.
Well, again, I gave you everything I had. You know what I mean? Like when you give it your all.
Yeah, you really blew your load too soon.
Your body eventually it knows the score. You know what I mean?
Hey, you're burning pretty hot there last time.
Man, it was starting off like white hot
star scenario
and started to fizzle towards the end.
Seriously,
you're the Corey Feldman of this podcast for sure.
The Columbia vest, man.
It was so short but impressive. Bro.
I haven't worn it much since then, and yet I revisited it today for this reason. I was actually doing double vest today. So
double vest. I've got
a second half vest behind me that's all fur lined.
Some hot vest on vest action.
Yeah, and so I didn't know which kind of mood I was in, whether I was going to want the fur lining or the Columbia.
So I figured, are you double vesting?
I'm double vesting. Right? Well,
you gotta have it.
Jesus Christ.
This guy invest like Jim Tressa.
The double vest shit, man. That's the new look that the millennials are doing these days, or whatever the fuck they call themselves.
That's a big swing.
Let's be honest.
I was told I'm looking very sus in my double vest.
A guy with two vests is a guy with something to hide, to be sure.
And so I looked at him, I said, bet. And then he was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea. No fucking clue what we're talking about here.
So, welcome back to the show, everybody. We're back. We were off last week because fucking I thought I had the Rona. Your boy was kind of fucked up here last week. Mm-hmm. I was shitting my guts out.
Issue with the clitoral hood going on?
It was either like I had the Rona or I ate too many tacos. I don't know. It's one or the other, man. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, man.
It was just Montezuma's revenge from Taco Bell.
One way or the other is running to the toilet.
Oh, cuñado. No es bueno. No es bien.
Yeah, we haven't seen the likes of that since fucking Burger Crust circa 2001. It was the second biggest tragedy the country faced that year.
Man, I tried to tell people about
upper
that
limit
shit.
Club, bro.
You working up to it? It was quarter pounders up every slab.
It was FEMA's second biggest emergency that year.
Yeah, rolling brownouts that day for sure.
Brownie, you're doing a hell of a job.
What's going on there, Shane Nasty? We got a fucking surprise guest popping in here.
Not much.
A now world famous Fruitport area news recognized guest. If I do say so myself here.
Yeah. You recognize the Kiss of the Rings, goddammit. You know what I mean? We're talking to a pool fucking elite right now.
Indeed.
Yeah. And not only is he a good swimmer, but he plays billiards really well.
Yeah, he really knows how to play with balls, man. He's really good at it. It's really incredible.
That swan dive that you nailed at the end there, my God. Yeah. Unbelievable.
No, so about 6:15, Swanson calls me. He's like, hey, I just remembered I got to go on the podcast. I really can't do it without you. I was like, no, you can. You'll be just fine.
Yeah, in fairness, you were really running out of things to say last time.
I go, you can pass out really halfway through the episode without me. So.
Indeed.
He literally can't do it without you because if he passes
I wasn't
out,
going, and then he stopped by the house, and my wife talked him into bringing me. So
Danielle said,
here I am.
please take him.
Get him out of the house. For God's sake.
And here we are.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
What are you munching on? Or they got some kind of Cape Cod.
The Dots pretzels.
Oh, those aren't
Okay.
wrap snacks at all,
Yeah.
dude. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah, it's sweet.
So
That
those
is
are actually
not wrap snack
Those
branded,
are
dude.
far better.
Upgrade.
Yeah, those actually have flavor.
Wait. What the fuck does Shane got? Those cracklins? What is that, dude?
These things are one Master P endorsement short of being legit for sure.
Pig's feet and cracklins? and just a jug that says purple?
I'm not sure where you're going with this analogy.
Yeah.
They're just fun snacks.
Care to
snack
elaborate
on.
on
I think your vest is a little too tight.
Which one?
I don't know. Both of them.
You have a really tiny vest on your penis as well.
So have you guys consumed all of the Wrap Snacks ramen?
So I'm going to be 100% honest with you. The pack that was up there got thrown away the other day when I was cleaning in here.
Dude.
Yeah. So you
I
found
was like, all right, some things got to go. I gotta,
so you did read the directions out
get
there, huh?
There's still a couple packs in the actual food cupboard, though, for emergencies.
But that one had to go.
Susan, who threw out the pit bull?
This guy's planning for the apocalypse. He's prepping with nothing but Wrap Snack ramen out there. Wrap Snack ramen for days.
I only got a taste for dog sauce.
Dude, speaking of the apocalypse, did you guys see that fucking, what is it called? What's that fucking shit on Netflix we were just talking about? Leave the World Behind? Have you guys seen this fucking movie?
Dude.
Either you guys soak this in?
No.
No.
Fuck.
No.
Nope.
It's out of goddamn control.
No spoilers here, but what are your
No
what are your
spoilers. I'm
thoughts
spoiling
on
the
this,
hell
bro?
out of it.
Talking Ethan. First of all, Ethan Hawke, gentlemen.
Julia Roberts.
I thought it was
Drastically
Ethan Hawke.
underrated.
What's it called again?
Leave the World Behind.
Sure it's not
The world
Ethan
behind.
Hawke.
Leave the world behind.
I'm quite certain.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Ethan Hawke's the man. Dude. He's done a bunch
Leave
of choice in his
world
shit. Dude.
behind.
Ethan
Starring
Hawke fucking
Julia
rules.
Roberts.
Mahershala Ali.
Roberts.
All right. How about this one?
Gotta have
Again,
one.
because Ethan Hawke came up here. There was a, I want to say Showtime series that he did. It was limited probably about 2 years ago now. So roughly any time between 1983 and now, where he played this guy that was like a preacher in the South or some shit. And it's like based on a true type of story where he ran some kind of like revolt, like they were stealing from like either rebel or union like warehouses and shit.
Your ability to recall this series
I don't remember. It
seems
almost
limited,
feels
my
like it
friend.
was a dream, but I know for a fact it was real. But it was possibly the best acting I've ever seen done, and this has come from Ethan Hawke.
Wow.
Ethan Hawke's fucking down,
He was
bro.
fucking amazing.
Don't sleep on Hawke.
Damn.
He was so good, dude.
Yeah,
It
Ethan
was
Hawke does rule. He is fucking
unbelievable.
good.
There was that movie, I forget what it was called, not about a boy, but something with boy in the title, and they shot it over 13
Something about the
years.
Civil War or
Yeah,
something.
the boy with the dragon tattoo.
He was like 6 when they started it, and they ended it when he was in his 20s, dude. Pretty fucking epic.
Really?
That
Oh, I don't know.
Daybreakers,
Yeah.
Ethan Hawke, dude. Talking Sam Neill, Jurassic Park
Gattaca,
fame.
dude.
Gattaca.
Gattaca.
Ethan
You guys
Hawke.
know Gattaca?
No.
You don't. You've
No,
seen
we're
Gattaca.
not
This fucking movie though. I'm sorry.
into
We got to
that.
talk
We're
about
not
it.
into that nerdy shit.
Fucking. I can't believe you guys have not seen it.
It's chill.
Leave the World Behind.
Yeah.
Is it like, I mean, fairly new, I would
It
imagine?
brand new.
Very new.
Brand
Okay.
just came out.
You already
This-
cooked through it, or
Executively
what?
produced by Barack and Michelle Obama.
What? They're doing. Yeah, they like started
in a
a
little
film company of some variety, and so
Let me
like,
be clear.
let me be clear.
That's
This
not a very
movie
good
rules.
Obama yet.
That goddamn Barack Obama's trying to come after my
Thanks,
money.
Obama. The fucking I am spoiler. I'm
Barack
going
and
full
Big
spoiler
Mike,
alert here
Barack
on
and
this
Big
shit though.
Mike.
Maybe I can't because you guys are here and I don't want to fucking spoil it for you. But
Yeah.
the ending sucked. That's the fucking bottom line.
Yeah, a little bit. A little
So
bit.
what I'm hearing was it was 2 boobless hours.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, that shit ruled an incredible rate.
It is it's
talking
a
mystery, talking suspense,
very
talking
much
edgy
worth
guy.
watching movie. The fucking like, not to fucking nerd out too much, but like the camera work in
Yeah.
this movie,
Very cool.
It's like unbelievably cool, and the fucking like special effects. There's this part where fucking this isn't a spoiler, but like this ship is like coming into land that's like not slowing down. It's basically the plot of Speed 2. All right, it's the plot of Speed 2. Okay,
Sans Keanu Reeves,
and it's like
Indeed.
it's like so hyper realistic. It's just fucking like
Possibly
unbelievable.
Ethan Hawke is the Keanu replacement.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
for the most part.
Who was his replacement?
I think I want to say Jason Patrick, but I don't know if that's accurate
wasn't
or
it?
not.
Well, it was mostly Sandra Bullock.
Well, yeah, of
Sandra
Yeah,
course.
but they replaced him because he
Right.
was like, no, it stinks.
Yeah, so who was the
Was it
who was
T2? Was it fucking what's
No,
T2?
I'm sorry.
No, it's
not Robert
Richard
Patrick.
Yeah, Robert Patrick. Yeah. No, it's some fucking
Jason
asshole.
Patrick, I'm pretty sure. So
Jason Bateman.
The only other movie I can think of Jason Patrick that he was in was called Narc with Ray Liotta.
No, it was
Which is
Jason
a great
Patrick. That's what
movie.
we called it.
Yeah,
Narc
that's for
with
sure,
Ray
yeah.
Liotta owns.
Ray
Yeah, that's
Liotta
a fucking
dominates.
killer movie.
Yeah, so I think that
And
then he fizzled
Busta
out after that.
Rhymes is in Narc. You remember Narc, dude? Busta Rhymes. Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Shaggy.
No.
Boy,
Busta Rhymes, by the way, I think has a new album coming out. If I'm
already
not
like
mistaken.
2 minutes in,
Yeah.
I'm breaking out the same material from last time.
Busta does have a new album coming out, I believe.
Got
Yeah,
it?
yeah. he
Yeah, it's
finally
called
fucking-
Who Gives a Fucking Shit.
Oh, it's gonna be
No, it's
down in
Bush
your
League calling your part,
owns,
bro.
dude. Fucking probably lost 50 pounds finally.
Busta Rhymes commands your spot. I assume he went the
What
other way,
hits
bro.
did he have? I was never huge on Busta. Like I feel like he got.
Give me some
Give
more.
me some more. That's it.
Woo-ha,
and
got
others.
y'all in check.
Woo-ha was
Those records
was
rule,
that?
though,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
He
yeah.
had those like 3 in a
That's
row.
Woo-ha was
sold,
okay.
Some of that
Woo-ha
shit was
okay.
produced by Dre too.
A bunch of it, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
that one. I know, like that
I don't
whole-
know if
There's a
Dre
tune
would
with,
stamp his name anywhere
yeah.
near
Oh,
Busta
hell yeah,
Rhymes.
dude. No.
This is you are
No, I-
so far out of
Busta
so far out of
owns,
depth.
dude.
Again,
I
are we
must
talking
show it.
again? Because Busta Rhymes, I think, was before Eminem, right? This was
Yes.
shortly before.
Yeah.
So I think Dre was really searching hard at that point, and he was like, "Man, we got this guy Busta. He's gonna be really, really off the chain. I fully support him.
God,
You're
dude.
really gonna love it."
You need to write an entire history of hip hop
In my
in
perspective,
this vein, from your perspective.
and like with all the lack of rhymes and shit that come into it, God, I'm so white. It's unbelievable.
Putting
Busta
yourself
lack
on the
of
cover of the book in your Columbia vest, going, the history of hip hop by Mike Swanson.
If I recall correctly,
Plural.
With both Columbia
during
vests.
that era, there was the West Coast, East Coast beef, if I recall.
Best be honest.
You see they got a little movement in the Tupac case there.
Can you hear
speaking
me
of?
like chewing my gum obnoxiously? I feel like
Yes.
it's catching. Yeah.
Yeah, they fucking arrested that dude who fucking orchestrated the Tupac
Some
murder.
OG
He has up on that shit.
Yeah.
I find it a little unusual. It's very weird. Like, oh, we used a bunch of technology now to catch something that happened in 1995.
Is that what they did?
It was
like,
strange to me.
I thought the guy was just like, yeah, I did it.
The guy, he wrote
Yeah,
a
yeah.
book. He wrote an autobiography or
he
something.
pulled the OJ, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not saying I did do it, but if I did do it, this is how I did it.
They just showed up and arrested him on site. Very clearly did this. Page 38, paragraph 4, sentence 2.
I feel like if you did something like that, if you orchestrated some shit like that, and it's like you're getting on in years, you probably want people to know. Honestly, you're probably like,
yeah.
We
Yeah,
knew
it was
then.
me.
We knew then. Clearly, everybody knew. Dave Chapelle in Netflix, he has like a stand-up set where he's talking about, it was all throughout the set. He tells many stories of like, now the third time I met OJ.
yeah.
Jesus
yeah.
Christ, is that the funniest fucking
Yeah.
routine I've ever heard in my life?
I've seen that shit.
Because he's like, the first few went okay, but he's like, yeah, OJ can never remember who the fuck I was, you know? And he's like, so all that shit went down. He's like, and now that was the fourth time I met OJ. And he like walks up to him or some shit, and he's like, gentlemen, You hear somebody like shakes their hand. He's like, he fucking did it. That motherfucker did
it. Juice is the man.
Weird.
Double homicide aside.
How
Juice
weird is it that we were talking about him earlier, dude?
Gotta have it. Need more OJ.
We were like, we
Naked
gotta get OJ
Gun.
on the pod, dude. He's coming on.
Some kind of Naked Gun 33 1/3 starring OJ, if I'm not mistaken.
Just order a pizza. He'll show.
Indeed.
Have you guys caught The Story of OJ by Jay-Z?
No.
What is that?
No.
It's just a tune.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit. No, I don't know.
pretty dope,
I'm not super up on Jay-Z, honestly. I've never been a big fan.
He popped up on my Apple
Yeah.
Music, and
Indeed.
I just kind of, dug the song. So
Yeah, I got respect for Jay-Z for
it's
sure.
in the
but
list
like-
for show.
Yeah, he's like
Jay-Z
the
is
Busta
huge.
Rhymes with rap.
That Jay-Z concert at Comerica Park, bro. Jay-Z threw it down.
Yeah.
Jay-Z fucking dominated.
I was
Yeah.
into the Blueprint or whatever.
Yeah.
That big record back in the day. That was
Yeah.
I want to say, I think the last time I heard anything relevant from either Jay-Z or Busta Rhymes were both on the Now That's What I Call Music 2003 album there.
I mean, Jay-Z's made most of his fortune producing, obviously.
Yeah.
But
Just
I mean,
running that label.
back in
really.
his day, he was, I mean, top 3 all time,
Yeah.
regardless.
Good. Pretty
Yep.
goddamn good.
I actually married Oprah Winfrey, so I'm in the same exact boat too. So that's how I got all my success. Why was that not? Oh, come on, I stand by it.
Married Oprah.
I stand by it. Yeah. We're not going to dumb down any of these jokes for your pea-brain audience.
The comedic bar at this pod is something to live up to and aspire to do, to be sure, my
Do you
friend.
think Jay-Z's, I mean, you think he's all-time great, right? I mean,
Well,
obviously he's an all-time great.
He's
but
married to Beyonce,
Yeah, I mean,
so
yeah,
you know.
lyricist-wise, yeah. I mean,
Right.
he's up there.
Objectively, Jay-Z is probably top 5 for
Top
factoring
5, yeah,
album sales.
I'm just trying to think of
Yeah.
like his
lyrics
list of accomplishments. Again, this from my perspective as a historian.
Beyonce.
Nailing
As,
Beyonce
as, as a
at
rap
near the top of the
historian,
list, for sure.
my perception is that from what I can recall here, Jay-Z's list of accomplishments would start with married Beyonce.
It goes Reggie,
End of
Jay-Z,
accomplishments.
Tupac, and Biggie.
Used Beyonce's money to start rap studio. The end.
I don't think that's how that went, dude. I don't think it went down like that.
Yeah, that's according to me.
As everybody knows, Jay-Z built
That's what I'm
his
writing in the
fortune
book.
slinging crack back in the day. Mad bills.
Is that what he did? Did he really do that, or did he sling a little bit of crack and then
No way,
use all
man.
that to like
Jay-Z's
try to like talk shit on his record?
Jay-Z's
count,
real
man.
name
Let
was
him count,
Clarence,
dude.
and he grew up in North
Yeah, that's
Haven.
what I'm saying. He went to a private school and shit, dude.
Shane, what is your top 3 to 5 rap song? You're kind of the rap aficionado here.
Oh, I don't know about all that, but and I don't know, like pre-90s, so I can't even. I don't
Nobody
even
cares
go there. But
I
Yeah,
don't know
but-
much about numbers and such, but what I do know is a thing or two about rap music.
I wear 2 vests at a time.
I'm telling you, man.
I
It's,
approve this message.
Dude, that's your rap name. It's Two Vests.
for sure, man. It's also my Native American
We
name
could go
there.
so many angles with that. You vestibule.
I love it.
Who are the greatest rappers of all time, though?
Oh, of all
Jay-Z,
time?
Eminem, Tupac,
Snoop Dogg.
Johnny Cash.
Biggie.
I don't like Biggie in there for a couple reasons, and this is gonna catch me some flack maybe, but like he unfortunately. And I actually argue this the same about Tupac. He doesn't have the body of work because he was killed.
I knew that's where you're going.
and
Yeah.
that's unfortunate. But
Tupac's
it's like,
got a lot of albums, bro.
Tupac had
I'm not a
more.
huge Pac guy,
There's
I'm
only
gonna
those
say.
couple
Not
of
a huge Pac
Biggie
guy.
records, and to me, honestly,
I'm not a huge Pac guy either, but I mean,
like Pac more than Biggie. I don't know the
but
Biggie shit. Even the production sounds like they're ripping off
everybody
the Drake.
puts him in the top 3, and I don't know if it was just because it was a short-lived thing with him and Biggie both.
Kind of what I'm
like,
saying. Kind of what I'm saying. He's the Heath ledger of rat.
I mean,
Oh man,
I go to old
Too
school
soon.
stuff all the time. So
too soon.
Tupac got a lot of love for like the social angle of the lyrics and trying to shed light on that, which I don't care about any of that, honestly. Like, give me the bangers. I want fucking bangers when I'm
I
listening
want
to rap.
Snoop
I don't
Dogg
need
talking shit.
Exactly. Talking about these nuts, talking about smoking L's, talking about that.
Yeah, I
and,
like gratuitous rap for sure.
Fair.
I was bumping some Dre original Chronic on the ride up here, boys.
that's a good move.
All time banger,
What
baby.
about Ice Cube?
So, did anybody? I gotta ask.
Not in the top
Ice
five?
Cube's
No.
fantastic, dude. I fucking love Ice Cube. Did anybody like ever verify my? I pulled up my khakis. They shot me in the dick. You know, did we know what that came from? Did anybody do any research on this?
What?
No.
Okay,
Pretty sure
well,
it was determined to
maybe
be a
it's an
Wu-Tang
original. I
lyric,
guess
if I'm
maybe
not
I dreamed
mistaken,
this, and perhaps this is just
Was it
material I
Little
could be-
Dicky? Maybe.
I swear it was in Murder Was the Case they gave me that Snoop Dogg album with Murder Was the Case. And that was like one of the first lyrics. It was like, he's walking and he's like, so I pulled up my khakis. They shot me in the dick. You know, it's all, murder was the case that they gave
That's
me.
a two Vest original right there.
Yeah, but that's a two best banger.
Here, I'll put on the readers and look up the lyrics for
A
you.
tear drops my eye.
They pulled up my khakis and shot me in the dick.
At no point have I ever seen a young man look more like an old man than when Shane just put on
know,
those
dude.
cheers.
And so,
Quite the transformation.
yeah, man.
Really wearing them on the tip of your nose there, dude.
With the fucking
Mr. Rogers looking motherfucker over here.
As we got out of my car, like walking in here, I go, Shane, I gotta ask you something, dude. Are you wearing bifocals right now? And he goes, no, man, the readers. And I'm like, once again, are those bifocals then? And he's like, no, I need them for reading. And I'm like, those are fucking bifocals, man.
It's like, no, bro. It's the reader glasses. They've got 2 layers of magnification depending on what you need.
Yeah.
And no way are these bifocals.
I put on my readers. They shot me in the dick.
They're simply my focals.
Yeah, why don't they call regular glasses focals?
I am from now on, baby. Trademark.
I tried to get like multifocal contacts or bifocal contacts, but my eyes aren't good enough for those.
That seems
Your eyes
problematic.
aren't good enough for bifocal contacts. It seems like your eyes got to be really bad for those. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I just thought we
I
were.
have stigmatism in both eyes, so
Yeah.
that
I thought we were in a
that'll do
different
it.
That's the
time, like
case.
where they don't go after
Oh, here's your
the
lyrics,
Asians
Swanson.
anymore.
Just kidding.
they're like, yeah, his eyes are too slanted.
How do you even get contacts in your eyes? How is it even possible? Swanson can't do it, can you?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
you finally figured it out?
I did.
I
Took
wore
you 20
contacts
years?
for fucking years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that LASIK.
Oh, you did?
They got balls deep in that shit. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I did not know this.
When'd you do that?
I didn't know they did ball LASIK.
Yeah, man, they're balls deep, man. Yeah.
My balls are so shiny
Yeah.
right now. They're like, they have 20/20 vision.
Yeah, I had the whole thing, man. I did the LASIK. It was just, if you can do it, do it.
Yeah. How long ago
it.
did you do it?
5 years. Something like
Okay.
that. Yeah, maybe not even 4 years, 4 or 5 years.
Right here in GR.
Yeah. They got one of the best fucking top-rated places in the fucking country here.
Did you go
in
to
GR.
Kiel? Or
This is Grand Rapids Ophthalmology.
No free plugs, bro.
yeah.
Indeed. Yo, Doc, gotta pay me, son.
Sorry.
Sponsored by Dangerville podcast.
Hey, we'll cut your eyes open.
Grand
with a
Rapids
laser.
Ophthalmology on 28th and Cascade.
We'll smoke a blunt and then fucking.
Dangerville.
Something about
Dangerville.
Fucking after I got done, right? I fucking get dropped off back at the crib and it's fucking. I'm just kind of hanging out, so I decide to fucking smoke some weed. I took a huge bong rip.
What's that old pastime again there?
I was like, ooh, coughing my fucking, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna like pop my fucking eyes out of my
that
head.
seems like a
right now.
real
I was
bad
like,
idea.
Yeah, it was a really, really fucking stupid idea for
Gotta
sure.
treat that
But I was
glaucoma.
just bored, dude. I was like laying there, but you can't do anything. You're all fucked up, you know, from the surgery and
Yeah, it's
shit.
brutal.
Shane, didn't you just reveal like in the bifocal conversation that you said that you get like you got glaucoma or some shit? And I said, wow, the irony.
Yeah, I have early onset glaucoma. Yes.
Glaucoma.
You had been lying to the doctor for so long about glaucoma that you actually got glaucoma.
Get that med card. Not glaucoma.
Okay.
That is quite literally irony.
Oh man, god damn it. That's killing me. That's some Chapelle shit too, I heard, and half baked, I think is I don't know, the glaucoma was like the fucking classic yeah.
Indeed.
That was the OG bullshit.
My cataracts. Get off me, bitch.
Yeah, thank God I don't have cataracts yet.
Doctor said I need a backiotomy. It's all Chapelle too, dude.
He's got a new Netflix special coming out. They just announced. You guys see that shit?
I did.
Yeah. Hopefully it's good. I got to be honest. We've talked about this on here before. I didn't love the last couple Chapelle specials.
No.
They were
It's
not that funny.
unfortunate.
There was I mean, I know one you were talking about earlier, and this is funny shit. Don't get me wrong, but like,
Yeah, he did 2 around that stretch. This is probably like maybe 3-4 years ago.
One was that was the one where he was like at the fucking comedy store in that room, like the small room or whatever, and he's just kind of like sitting there talking, you know.
I'm gonna say Chappelle's a little overrated.
He's overrated.
You guys are out of your minds,
No.
dude. He is a fucking genius.
I'm
man.
not saying not great.
is.
I'm just saying
He's a little
slightly
overrated
overrated.
now.
This is
There
my
is no better
version of
comedy.
your Dark Knight Batman 2 take. where
Yeah,
it's
oh, man.
great,
Yeah, I was
it's just
going
not
off
as
on it.
great as
I don't know. I'm strongly in disagreement there. I think he is a fucking master of the craft, dude. He always goes full circle with his fucking entire sets. That shit's
There's not a lot
easy,
of laughs
man.
anymore, dude. Not a lot of
I'm saying
laughs.
this not having watched the recent ones like you're talking about though either.
No,
You know what I mean?
that's as recent as it is. There's some new one. It's not out yet. They just announced it that he's putting out a new one.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of fucking the big announcements too, this is what I wanted to fucking bring up to you. Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yes, sir.
Final season.
Yeah, dude.
He's calling it apparently. So he says anyway. That's it.
I guess this was inevitable, but like that's hard news. I just
I
found
know.
out last night.
I know it's like I just found out, man. It's like a terminal. Somebody's got terminal
Absolutely.
illness, you know?
Absolutely.
Indeed.
But you think about it, like you don't want them all to die off, and you had fucking you had Super Dave there, fucking Bob Einstein die, you know. That shit's hard, dude. Like when those characters start fucking
Dying for real.
Yeah.
I mean, Larry's
Yeah.
75
Correct.
or something, dude. I mean, like
You want my huge opinion?
right.
Leon makes that show so much better.
He's by far the funniest part of
JB
that show.
smooths
God.
money on
Him
that
putting
show.
him in there with these fucking old rich white men was just the funniest.
Oh,
fucking
it really
thing.
is.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
That
He
whole
is
season
phenomenal.
with the blacks, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
originals. Yeah.
Vivica A. Fox,
Yeah,
by the way,
Throwing it down.
all-time talent.
Yeah,
all-time
she's fucking-
talent.
Yep.
Did
Yeah,
you
dude,
see? You ever,
she would go so ghetto so quickly, and that shit was so funny,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That is my man. Like she like fights some girl off or some shit, like Susie or whatever. Like Susie was letting her have, and he hooked up with 50K Fox, and she started like, "Not my man, bitch." Like,
Y'all watch Set It Off back in the day?
no. I
With
don't
the
think
four
so.
ladies robbing the bank?
no.
Oh yeah, I've seen that movie. I know that movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vivica A. Fox
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Independence Day, dude.
Oh, that's her too, right?
Fucking
Okay, yeah.
smoke
right,
show,
right.
son.
They really gave her a minor role there too, didn't they?
She had a pretty decent
Hey,
run.
how about
The
again, this
stripper?
one always, this one's.
I mean, the aliens kind of took the show.
This is some gray territory I'm going into now just because of the current climate we're in here, but I'm going to do it anyway. I really enjoyed when they could get away with this back then during a 1996 blockbuster like fucking Independence Day. They had that gay character where he's like, "Oh, David! Oh my God! David. Oh my God, there's aliens!" And like, oh, dude, I could not get enough of that guy, man.
No, the other guy. Yeah.
He was so flaming gay.
Is
like,
it something Feinstein or what's that guy's name?
yeah, it
Yeah.
seems right. And he was also in fucking Miss Doubtfire.
Oh,
And like, and he played the same exact role. Same exact role.
Yeah.
It was like Uncle Dave and Aunt Chuck or some shit. You know what I mean? He was like, oh, Robin Williams, I'm going to put your mask together. And
He's in there, Mrs.
man.
Garrison.
Harvey Firestein.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Wow. Yeah. I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about those. Did you guys ever see Independence Day 2, the sequel they put
Yeah.
out. Did you see it?
It's a tragedy.
I never even watched it. It was so bad they like didn't even promote it.
Yeah,
this
not
could have been
good.
like the biggest fucking blockbuster, you know. And they were like, "That stinks. We're not even going to talk about it."
Yeah.
I didn't even catch it.
I mean, I probably
Yeah, it was
watched it,
starring,
but it's not memorable.
It was one Will Smith short to be
Yeah.
legit.
It was starring Jason
More
Patrick.
Smith.
Indeed. It's starring Buster Rhymes. Buster Rhymes takes over. I'm flying a fighter pilot, bitch.
It's about this alien bus that it was going 55. They couldn't bring the speed down. And if
aliens,
it
come
did
on.
bring the
Give me
speed
some
down,
more.
If ever you
I
want to
think it was
see
called
an
the
actor in
alien
his
bus that couldn't slow
prime,
down.
look no farther than Buster Rhymes in the Halloween remake. back
That's
in the
right.
day,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Halloween H2O, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken. Yeah, but
Superior Halloween movie.
with Buster Rhymes again, correct?
yeah.
yeah, Buster Rhymes rules.
Yeah. Buster Rhymes as Buster Rhymes.
Was Bill Paxton in it?
Yes.
Was
Okay.
it
Probably
as
should've
good
been.
or better as that Leprechaun movie that you guys watched?
Nothing's better. than
Nothing's.
Leprechaun.
Yeah, that's it.
We're
That's it,
talking
yeah.
top tier horror at its finest, right there, my friend.
Yeah,
Are we
dude.
talking about the Leprechaun movies?
No, Lep 5. Yeah, Lep 5. Lep, in
Lep
the
from
hood.
the Hood.
Yeah,
or
Sure.
Lep in the Hood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Tales from the Crypt? Didn't they do a hood version as well?
Yeah, yeah.
Because they were really
Yeah.
looking to get that hood money.
Yeah.
They needed the hood money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some
Yeah.
Dennis Miller fucking hood shit, too.
Inappropriate.
Yeah.
Seems right.
Well,
It's like some kind of a cheese doodle from outer space.
that's a touchdown.
About catching the hell out of some
Well,
fucking
let me level with you,
Dennis
brother.
Miller, dude.
Dennis Miller on Monday
Miller
Night Football
rules,
dude.
was epic.
It was
hilarious, man.
amazing.
It was such a
It was
shame they
so
let him
terrible,
go,
but it
dude.
was so amazing.
He's
Knew
so good.
dick about football.
Oh, it was inappropriate.
Speaking of that, I don't know if you watch like the Sunday pregame show, but Terry Bradshaw is just really just
He don't
losing
give
it,
a
man.
fuck anymore.
Why are they still
Terry
paying
gets
him?
no fucks.
Why are they still paying the guy? Like,
He
I
is
mean,
fucking going
it's
off
about
his
time.
rock.
I almost met Terry Bradshaw.
Are they
guys. I
waiting
was
for?
this close?
Yeah,
they're
this
waiting for
close
more
once.
quarterbacks
Yeah.
to retire to come on the show, and it's just
Indeed.
not happening.
You got to go Terry Bradshaw haircut. That's the move, my friend.
Well, yeah, he kind of grows it
the
out.
full-on
right?
horseshoe.
Larry David as well, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed.
Yep,
Yep.
you are correct.
Yeah, they had fucking Terry Bradshaw coming in to be the keynote speaker at some fucking inappropriate ass like metal conference. So like not heavy metal music,
Sure.
metal like roll forming metal.
So Terry, I guess from my understanding, I'm aware
for
of the one
the
you're talking about.
Pittsburgh Steel
What
City
happened?
Metalcon.
What happened was Terry Bradshaw on his resume it said Steeler, and so they thought that he was an actual Steeler.
Oh,
So then
okay.
he made the appearance based on that. So he just rolled with it and said, "Well, 76."
Man, that's twice. That's twice you got shit on Swan.
There'll be plenty more. Plenty more that came from. Stick around, everybody. There's plenty more.
Yeah, so
I'm just getting warmed up.
I got to watching a bunch of Norm shit on fucking YouTube.
Jesus
so I was
Christ.
watching Norm has some infamous interviews on fucking the Dennis Miller show from HBO back in the
Yes,
day,
dude.
where he starts going off about fucking, I don't even remember. He starts going off about cocks or something. Yeah, they're talking about cocks. You know, he's doing the whole Norm thing and fucking Dennis Miller's just like so fucking phased. But I actually thought, in all honesty, I was like, oh, Dennis Miller's fucking hilarious. I was like, I never really actually saw him.
fuck
Like,
yeah, yeah.
Wasn't
I was
that
like-
Dennis Miller went off on Teachers one time, or Norm McDonald went off on Teachers one time? I think on the Dennis Miller
could
show.
be.
He's like,
He had a
"Oh,
bunch of
these people are
appearances
the
on
dregs
there."
of society when you get rid of them. Now, you know, teachers.
And then I was also that same rabbit hole. I was watching a ton of fucking Conan and Norm on Conan. It's just like, Jesus Christ, man. He tells these fucking jokes where he just
Yeah,
keeps
dude, the
going.
long joke.
The long ass joke.
They go nowhere.
Oh my God. But then when they finally gets to the
So
fucking
stick with
punchline,
me. He just, oh God, man.
he tells the one about the guy fucking a pig or whatever. Do you remember that one? The whole thing, I can't even do it because it takes so fucking long to do the whole fucking.
And it, like,
even
didn't it
Conan's
end-
just like, what are you
Did
talking
it end
about?
like with a punchline though that was like a real cheesy like dad joke type joke
no,
or some
the
shit?
punchline
Like,
on that pig one was,
or was it
fucking
outrageous?
gold.
It was outrageous,
fucking
wasn't it?
gold.
Like shock and awe. Like I can't remember how those panned out, but they were
Yeah,
so
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
funny. The whole bit was just gold.
He was like, I got another anecdote too, and he's like, we don't have time.
Yeah,
Conan's-
yeah, yeah.
The wife got me on a lot of Ronnie Chang from The Daily Show. That guy is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
He's all over YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, check him out.
Ronnie J, he's a stand-up, right? He does stand-up.
Yeah, he does. Yep.
Yeah, I know.
He has. I believe he has a Netflix.
Daily Show with Trevor Noah.
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I saw just the preview of his stand-up. It looked fucking hilarious.
Watch some of his YouTube shit, man.
Okay.
Some of the shit he does on The Daily Show alone is just like he gives two fucks. Like,
yeah,
it is great. Some of his
catch that
interviews.
for sure.
I can't memorize shit.
Who's
like
doing
he
The
does.
Daily Show now? They get a new host?
No.
Is it
Just various people.
They keep calling Jon Stewart.
Sarah Silverman's been filling in quite a bit.
That's
right?
cool. I like Sarah Silverman.
Who else has been filling in 20?
That's about it.
and
And then just reruns.
Roy Wood Jr. I know was
Maher.
doing it for a little bit there.
Who?
Oh,
Roy Wood Jr.
Roy Woods Jr. is
Yeah.
fucking classic.
What's God? It's a black female comedian. I cannot think of her name out the.
Oh, yeah.
Dolce Sloan.
I want to say Natasha Leggero, but that ain't right.
No,
Miss
she's
Pat?
She's pretty well
You guys know
known.
Miss Pat?
Yeah. Jessica Williams.
Yeah, I can't think of it off the top of my head, man.
She's filling in on Daily Show, though.
I'll get back to you guys in about an hour. When you'd be like, "What? That was an hour ago."
Why do they
Quite
not
certain
have
it's one of those
fucking
three. It's a pretty
real
limited
host?
run of
You know what I'm saying?
black female.
Yeah, we
hosts
do
of
need a
that
roast,
show.
don't we?
No. What? Yes, but why do they not have a real host on The Daily Show yet? They still have on a permanent replacement.
You're asking the wrong person, my man.
Indeed.
That's above my pay grade.
Because they're waiting on.
I thought you knew. I thought they
waiting
were
on
keeping you in the loop, dude.
Dave Chappelle to come back.
Busta Rhymes is not available.
Hassan Minaj.
Dave still
Chappelle
owes him
doing
several
the-
million.
Dave Chappelle doing The Daily Show.
They're probably, all right, Dave, this is all you can pay off your debt or whatever. You come in and host a Daily Show for 2 seasons. All right.
5 nights a week.
Fine, motherfuckers.
I was
You're
in
not gonna leave my
Saints.
ass alone.
Remember that shit? I was in Saints.
Jamie Foxx as Dave Chappelle
Yeah.
might be funnier than actual Dave Chappelle.
Fucking right, man.
Speaking of which, one of the better impressions I've heard was in. It was like Game Night with fucking Jason Bateman.
Oh yeah.
There was this. I want to say it was an Ivory Waynes, possibly one of the grandson Ivory Wayneses, maybe.
Really?
I don't know if this for a fact. This is a black guy, as far as I know. So, but I feel like
They must be one of the Wayans brothers.
he had one of the Wayne's
Fairness, the
feels
math
to him.
tends to go in that direction.
Pretty sure like a white last name.
51% sure he was a Wayne's. Okay,
Like Wayne's Deli?
sure, we'll roll with that.
Wayans or Wayne?
Like
So-
Wayne's World?
All right, so I'll explain
wait.
the rest of this, and it'll make sense.
All right, go.
Like
go.
Funyuns, Wayans?
There's a scene where they're locked in a room and they're trying to get out, and it's like him and his wife, and he climbs this like pyramid of boxes to try to get to the roof to get out. And like as he's doing it, she's like saying, "Honey, get down. It's too dangerous." And he started going like Denzel with it. He's like, like something got us trapped in, but love's gonna get us out. You know, and it was Denzel, dude. It was unbelievable.
Who was this?
This Wayne's guy in the
There's
movie
definitely no Wayne
doing
in
a
that movie.
Denzel impression that was probably the best Denzel impression I've ever heard in my life.
There is a
Keenan
Lamorne
Ivory
Morris.
But love's gonna get us out. Oh man,
Christ, man.
Shaman apparently used a joke that he used like on a different podcast episode during the news, and you're like, "What? You've already done this one like 3 months ago." It was great.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, gentlemen.
Indeed.
I'm sure we'll be hearing it once more tonight.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to that
You're running
Jonathan
that back,
Taylor
yeah.
tortoise joke for the third time there.
Probably the finest punchline of all time.
This guy's been resting on the laurels of Jonathan Taylor Tortoise.
I literally have not done the news since.
That was the mic drop. moment right there.
Dude, if you had an ongoing bit where like your only part in the world news is the same exact fucking joke every single time, dude, while Shave does all the material to work,
That's pretty
would be
much
so fucking funny. All right, dude, you said you were gonna come up with new stuff this week, right? Yeah, definitely. I've been doing research, man. I got this. Jonathan Taylor Tortoise.
Speaking of, we gotta get into this, dude.
No setup.
No setup. It's
Gotta do the setup after the 20-minute conversation about these.
All right, ready?
Let's get right into it.
Dangerville Podcast presents News of the World.
Yeah, I do got some
gentlemen.
terrible shit this time, though, so brace yourselves.
Boys, I do not have terrible shit.
All right.
I've
good.
got certified fresh, certified 100% bangers on Rotten Tomatoes,
All
gentlemen.
right.
Some of the finest newsing maybe that I've ever done.
I can't wait.
Dang.
Go
Wanna
for
lead
it.
us
Go
off?
for it.
All right.
It don't matter. Whatever.
All right, let's get right into it.
Where did you go, you morons?
A deer
For
broke
Christ's
into...
sakes, you guys have business cards. Sorry, Shane, go.
As I was saying, a deer broke into a New Jersey elementary school and was caught on film by police body cams.
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah.
So a New Jersey elementary school had an unexpected visitor over the weekend. A deer that jumped through a small window and knocked over items in a classroom before being wrangled and removed by police. Yeah. Though police struggled to get the deer out of the building initially, they were eventually aided by a local white man in his mid to late 50s who provided them with invaluable advice about tricks he's used to successfully lure things out of elementary schools over the past 2 decades.
Oh, okay. All right.
To game plan for how to prevent unwanted brown intruders from entering their schools moving forward, officials have wisely tapped into the expertise of their predecessors and the best in the biz at doing so. White superintendents from early 1950s Mississippi.
Oh, boy.
Hey now. Hey now.
Wow.
Over to you, Ross.
Oh shit! I forgot I got some too. I was just like waiting for it. I haven't done it in so long.
Ross also has a Brown versus Board of Education show coming up.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How did I forget Brown v. Board?
The Board of
You know, what can you
Education.
do?
As one of the most noted and heralded newsmen of my generation. that
Right,
one's-
right. Well, you see that you went with Mississippi and it was Arkansas is what you should have been looking for. The answer is Arkansas.
Cleveland Brown would not approve of that joke.
In fairness, I think Mississippi held their own in that regard back in the day.
All right, you boys ready for this? Have you heard about this shit? Scientists are intrigued by a carnivorous fungus that devours worms.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No.
Did you see
I
that
did
one?
not see
Did you
this
see that one?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
A seemingly innocuous fungus that has long fascinated biologists for one of its characteristics, doubling as a bloodthirsty, systematic killer of innocent worms.
Wow.
I know. The fungus is known to devour whatever wriggling, helpless worms cross their path. Much like a Kardashian. However, unlike the Kardashians, the worm won't be humiliated on reality TV.
Pretty good.
All right, boys. Italian officials secured 12th century leaning tower in Bologna
Yes.
to prevent collapse.
Indeed.
Yeah. Officials have secured the area around one of two 12th century towers that has become a symbolic of the northern city of Bologna, fearing its leaning could lead to collapse. Yeah. The tower has long been noted as the most poorly constructed thing to come out of Italy, this side of Steve Buscemi's father's genetics. Yeah.
Dude, did you
But
hear?
wait, I've got so many more on this, gentlemen.
I got something on this too. So-
I've got 58 terrible jokes. I'm gonna fucking
I
machine
feel
gun
like you
these
should have went
things.
with John Belushi.
The most poorly constructed thing to come out of Italy, this side of Benito Mussolini's World War II escape route. The most poorly constructed thing to come out of Italy, this side of Tony Danza's post Who's the Boss career plan. This side of Liza Minnelli's cosmetic work. This side of Mike Piazza's steroid denial statement. The most poorly constructed thing to come out of Italy, this side of Jersey Shore's unscripted dialogue. The most poorly constructed thing to come out of Italy, this side of James Gandolfini's diet plan. The most poorly constructed thing to come out of Italy since Vivaldi's third opus.
Hey, don't bring Vivaldi into this.
It's not his finest work, boys. to come out of Italy the side of Al Pacino's anti-impregnation protocol.
Wow.
The most poorly constructed thing to come out of Italy this side is Sylvester Stallone's sentence structure. And last but not least, gentlemen, the most poorly constructed thing to come out of Italy this side of Artie Lang's substance abuse support network.
Wow. Wow. Did you hear about the rest of the story, though? I'm not sure you caught the rest of the story on this.
Yeah.
Italy's Civil Protection Agency, you know, they're responsible for this stuff. The Civil Protection Agency has enacted what they call their standard operating procedure for when a tower is collapsing in Bologna. When their Tower of Bologna is collapsing, they do what anyone would do, the standard operating procedure, and issue vintage Playboys and some blue chews. It works better when I have my own setup to the whole thing. That was one of my stories too. You
just gotta run it back and just
gotta
do the
set
full
it up
setup.
the right way. I set it up in a different angle. A collapsing Tower of Bologna, gentlemen.
Oh, okay. That
penis.
definitely
Squeak.
I totally agree, man. With your setup, that would have been a way, way different turn of events there.
God damn it! So turning it around on me.
What do you guys only get Italian news? Like, what's going on here? Like the same city?
I don't have
Even
cable.
reference? Like, what is happening?
I can't afford cable.
Were you just stealing? Like, we could see off of Shave's notes.
All right, are you doubling
All right,
down
we're moving
here?
along.
Are you
We're moving
doubling
right
down?
along here. We're moving right along. Have you guys heard about Harvard University is offering the Taylor Swift and Her World course at Harvard?
No, okay.
Harvard, yeah. Saying today she's the most recognizable artist in North America, if not the world. Her songwriting takes in half a dozen genres, and her economic impact changes cities.
Wow, impressive.
I'm fucking hammered. Course instructor Stephanie Burt will have students do a lot more than just write about their favorite Taylor tracks. She says, quote, we will learn how to study fan culture, celebrity culture, blah, 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 a bunch of other shit, and queer subtext. This is the course outline at Harvard.
Good stuff.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift at Harvard. In other news, guys, have you heard this?
Still better than Tom Brokaw.
In related news, guys, Freddie Mercury has miraculously come back from the dead.
Oh, wow.
I know, it's crazy.
Impressive,
and then when he
man.
heard about the Harvard course, he immediately killed himself. That's it. That's the joke.
That is it. That's the joke.
I'm going to go with the even more shameful lack of sounder altogether. Not even a dignified head. This shit sound- No, the sound is here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Banya.
It works in my head without you assholes.
Shaman, did you hear my set? I killed it. I was killing out there.
All right, boys. Customer sues Chopped Eatery over salad that she says contained a piece of a manager's finger.
Yeah, I saw that
Did
one
you
too.
see this? Did you hear about this?
Yeah.
So a customer has filed a lawsuit against the fast casual chain Chopped over a salad that has contained a piece of the manager's finger. Yeah. Asked about the situation, the waitress that delivered the meal said, I walked in on the manager in his office before the incident, and I can assure you that his salad is at best the second most surprising place someone would have found his finger that evening.
Wow. Hey now. I don't even know what's going on.
Dude, just hit the buttons every time. Those would make it so much better.
Oh, man. Did you guys hear about this? A rare gigantic rat was caught on camera for the first time.
No.
Yeah. An ultra rare gigantic rat caught on camera. While little is known about the species, scientists are sure of one thing: they're huge. The rare gigantic rat is at least twice the size of the common rat, is tree dwelling, and reportedly can chew. You're killing me over here, dude.
Unlike Shane, I can see this coming from 10 miles away.
Just hold on.
I don't need Shane's bifocals to see this joke coming.
Sadly, after further photographic examination, the university has confirmed the images are actually just that of Rudy Giuliani.
All right.
Well done.
I
liked it. I liked the way that went, dude. I did not see that.
I would have bet my life on a Master Splinter joke.
Yeah. That's probably better. I didn't even think of it.
Indeed.
All right, boys. Pregnant Texas woman asks a court to let her have an abortion under exceptions to state's ban. So a pregnant
Heavy.
Texas woman whose fetus had a fatal diagnosis asked a court Tuesday to let her have an abortion, bringing what her attorneys say is the first lawsuit of its kind in the U.S. since Roe v. Wade was overturned last year. She's being fought fiercely by Texas Attorney General's office, who mounted a powerful argument against her in court. Frankly, diagnoses can be incorrect. Frankly, as a mother, that baby deserves you to give it a chance to live. Frankly, we here in the great state of Texas resent your defeatus.
Jesus Christ. Oh.
Defetus?
Jesus Christ,
Dude, all of that for defeatus. That was Norm Macdonald right there, dude. That was it.
Pretty good.
Also, it was Brown versus Board of Education.
I was also going to go with an alternate submission of what do you call the fetus of a mother who wins this case? A defetus?
Yep. I'm going to skip this next one and go to
there's no skip.
I'm skipping that one.
No
skip.
skip.
I can't even get anything out here, dude. All right, I'll go for it. It's
I'll
really
second
bad, though.
defeatus.
Gotta have the people do
All right. Have you heard the local news here? We're into local news now. Yeah.
Okay.
A DeVos-backed company is set to demolish former Charlie's Crab restaurant downtown.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, did you guys hear about this?
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie's Crab. Fucking. The DeVos family is preparing to demolish the former Charlie's Crab restaurant, a key riverfront property just north of the planned Acusure Amphitheater, whatever the fuck that is, that could tie into broader development plans.
Okay.
Pouring out for Charlie's Crab.
Indeed.
When reached for comment, Charlie assured us he will still be available, now working down on Division Ave, still ready to spread his crabs to anyone willing.
Indeed. I'll take it.
All right.
I thought you were going to say local news and it occurred in Italy.
Russian man who flew on Los Angeles flight without passport or ticket charged with federal crime. A Russian man who flew on a plane from Denmark to Los Angeles in November without a passport or ticket told U.S. authorities he didn't remember how he got through security in Europe, according to a federal complaint filed by the FBI.
Nice.
Yeah. The Russian was eventually confronted by Harrison Ford, who realized he was a general radical loyalist planning to take over the flight and subsequently kicked his ass preposterously and handily in an epic and highly implausible final battle.
Get off my plane. We got to get that on a soundboard.
Yeah,
Oh, absolutely.
Get off my
Dude, every time Harrison Ford gets on a plane with any Russian, he's just like, get off my plane.
Everybody's just waiting for him to say the line. Say the line.
But they have ticket.
No ticket. Oh my God, have you guys heard about this?
Up yours!
Ron DeSantis. You guys following politics at all?
Oh, yeah.
DeSantis.
I was hoping you'd touch base on that.
Names the president he'd take inspiration from. Did you guys follow this at all?
I did not.
At the end of the fourth Republican debate, the four candidates were asked to name a president that would serve as an inspiration for their
I think we all
administration.
know the answer to this one.
He said, one of the guys I'll take inspiration from is Calvin Coolidge.
Okay.
DeSantis, big fan of Calvin Coolidge.
Indeed.
They said vice president, didn't they?
He called him Silent Kale, understood the foundations of government, and we could all learn a lot from Calvin Coolidge, is what he said.
Wow.
I know, it's a lot. He then continued that he would also take a lot of inspiration from Thomas Jefferson, because he too has the jungle fever. DeSantis in the news. DeSantis.
All right, boys.
Trying to target the urban crowd there for the vote. Right? Kelvin Coolidge was Coolidge, right, everybody? Huh?
Kelvin Coolio, remember?
Come on, quit acting sus out there. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Vote DeSantis.
All right, boys. Extremely rare white alligator is born at a Florida reptile park. Yeah.
Yes.
An extremely rare white alligator has been born at a Florida reptile park where the 19.2-inch female slithered out of her shell and into the history books as one of a few known leucistic alligators, Gatorland Orlando said Thursday.
Wow.
Just went there in the spring, actually.
Yeah. I've been
Upon
there a
hitting
million
the
times.
workforce, the white gator was stunned to learn it would make an average of 30% more than other gators for doing the same job.
Yes.
That's cold, Jay.
Yeah.
Alternate
Yeah.
submission. Much to the astonishment of her handlers, the white alligator can even talk, boys. Can even talk, yeah. It can occasionally be overheard saying, "Girl," but for some reason, only when darker-skinned gators are around.
No.
Only when darker gators are
Should
around.
have left it.
Girl! Girl!
Oh.
Banger.
Instant.
All right, I got one
Certified
more here.
banger.
I got one more. You
All
got,
right, I got one more.
All right, I'll go here. All right. You heard about this shit? A Venice gondola. We're back to Italy here.
Back to Italian news.
Yeah, back to Italian news here. Venice gondola filled with tourists capsizes after selfie-snapping passengers refused to sit down.
That's hilarious, dude.
A gondola in Venice collapsed after tourists didn't listen to warnings to sit down and stop taking selfies. According to The Guardian, a group of tourists from China were taking selfies and moving around the gondola when orders were given to sit down.
Wow.
The gondolier was attempting to navigate a small boat underneath a bridge, which required passengers to be balanced and not move around. Passengers on the gondola reportedly ignored the warnings and continued to take pictures, which resulted in the boat tipping over.
Got their comeuppance.
Shane, were
pretty
you there?
crazy. It's pretty
for that?
crazy. When reached for comment, one of the soggy Chinese passengers said, "Hey, it could have been worse. The Dave Matthews Band could have been in town." These assholes aren't even paying attention.
God damn it.
I heard it.
Just real quick as an aside on that one. though.
No, we were paying attention. We heard everything.
This is real. According to the New York Post, gondola tours reduced their capacity in 2020. With Venice Gondoliers Association saying that they're citing overweight passengers. People are too fat for the gondoliers now. They can only take fucking.
That's amazing.
I know, excuse me, American. I know, fat American.
Indeed. Yes, I can see that.
Excuse.
I can see that.
Gondolier sounds like Italian.
Fat the fuck up. Fat the fuck no allowed.
How we say to fat fuck?
I heard you speaking English like 2 minutes ago, sir.
Yes, you're too fat. Please step away.
What
Fat
about,
fuck, step
Please
off.
step away from the
hey,
gondola.
what about
you
Tony
fat bastard.
Soprano, huh?
Were you on Jersey Shore?
All right, boys. Last but not least.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
No, I'm Tony Danza.
Penguin parents sleep for just a few seconds at a time to guard newborns, study shows.
Yeah.
So chinstrap penguins in Antarctica need to guard their eggs and chicks around the clock in crowded, noisy colonies.
It's actually the males that do that.
So they nod off thousands of times each day, but only for about 4 seconds at a time to remain vigilant. Yeah. When commenting on the story, noted penguin enthusiast Casey Anthony said, "I don't get it. Why would parents take thousands of small naps a day where they can just have their kid take one really big one instead?" And that, ladies and gentlemen, is yours.
Dangerville Podcast presents News of the World.
What a shit show that was.
Just to be clear,
Christ.
Casey Anthony was
Ooh.
also in the news, like in Italy, right? For
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
where that went
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
very interesting.
I've got 2 bonus, some of the most fucked up news stories I've ever heard. No jokes on these. We got to get into these for a quick second. New Jersey man decapitated his mom and was found lying nude on top of her body. Did you guys fucking see this?
Also, more Italian news.
It was so they had security footage. He fucking chucks his mom's head out into the hallway.
Ooh.
He began singing "Jesus Loves Me" as he was being taken into custody.
Nice, as one does. As one does.
Pretty fucking out of control.
I believe in Jesus all my life.
And then there was this hospital worker who apparently had sex with more than 100 corpses over a 15-year period and didn't get detected. You see this one?
Nice. My name's Buck.
7-minute abs.
Basically it.
Is this what you brought?
That's about
it. That's some good shit.
I'm straight.
So anyway, how was it working at the hospital all those years? All right, boys. So we've been doing this new segment since I know you guys are both listening every week. I'm sure you're very up on it. I got to explain it every time because nobody listens to the show. So I got a bunch of old CDs, and I got to get rid of some of them. And so I got a bunch of bullshit-ass fucking records. So we're going to play a song, and we're going to find out, does it stay in the collection?
Yeah.
Told you already. Stop sending me the Holloway stuff. I don't want it.
I know, man. I'm sorry. I'm sending you links every week.
We already agreed. Only Dashboard Lucas.
Which I have a lot of that too right now. Believe me. We just found like 10 boxes of DBL CDs. 10 years old forever. Shout out Rick. Shout out Cone.
Do you?
Shout out
Do
Josh
you?
and Jed. There's some good songs on that. Shout out Rick
Indeed.
Beam. So fucking anyway, so we're gonna fucking pull some CDs here. I have no idea what they are. And again, I got to preface, these are real CDs, not our homies band. It's not DBL. It's not fucking some bullshit. And we're going to play it, and we're going to decide. We're going to vote amongst ourselves. Does it stay
Or does it?
in the collection?
Big decisions to be made here, gentlemen. Big time decisions.
All right, here
Meanwhile,
we go.
you have like several editions of Ben-Hur behind you.
Which clearly stays. All right. So here's the first record off the top of the pile. This is called Band of Horses.
Ooh.
You never heard Band of Horses before?
So I feel like I have heard of this. What is it? What am I?
It's a Disney DVD.
It's on Sub Pop. This is like
It's
some kind of
some-
indie band. Dude.
It's some like adult indie rock shit.
Okay, well, this is on
They've got a
Sub Pop,
couple
which is a
absolute
good label.
bangers, yeah.
Right.
The artwork seems pretty sick. I don't know what's going on
literally
with
have
this
this
booklet.
album.
Do you? Okay. Well,
You gotta-
I don't know.
okay.
The
We got-
artwork's sick. I'm gonna. Oh, look at this! Like cart. Look at this. Look at this.
I'm going to pose something to you. We usually go first track. That's kind of the theory here.
All right, you know something I should play?
I've got a specific track which I think is
let me load
on
it
this
up.
album called Memphis in 53rd. It's Memphis in 53rd.
Jesus Christ! He
on
knows the
this
song
album.
names and shit. I never even heard of this
Jesus.
shit.
I got Band of Horse knowledge for days, bro.
It is not on this record though.
It says Matt Shave inside the case there. I can see it.
This may or may not have been a
Pastor, on the other
side
part of it
problem.
is you got to soak in the art. The
Checking the
artwork's
artwork
part
a
of
little
it.
bit.
So here, just I don't know.
Do not steal, signed Matt
They
Shave.
kind of go back in there. I'm 100% allowing this fucking photographs though.
Are we quite certain there's no Memphis in 53rd on this album?
Pretty sure, bro.
All right. Okay.
All right, we're going to track 1.
You made echo happen there.
All right, so this is called "Is There a Ghost" by Band of Horses, and go.
Spoiler alert. Yes.
Jacob Marley.
Ozzy ripoff already, clearly.
It is kind of Ozzy in a way, isn't it? He's got Lita Ford gonna come in and do a duet with him, you know.
Indeed.
It's a little more indie rock
Yes,
than
yes,
I
there
was
is.
hoping. Something that was gonna be a little darker.
Clearly,
about to
you
get
were
real heavy
confused
here in a
by my
second.
preface of this being indie rock.
I can feel. I can feel the metal coming, Ross.
This doesn't have Busta Rhymes on it at all.
Yes, we already established this.
Band of Horses is no Horse the Band, I'll say that. Now Horse the Band stinks.
Yeah, okay. They got fenders. I get it. You got a jazz master. I get it. Sounds pretty good. The production's nice. I love it.
It's almost like a little bit of a new age Silver Sun pickup slash.
it's very,
Other, what's your other boys there from fucking?
I can't really hear Shade Man by the way.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
He's just talking about Italy, the news in Italy.
No, I assumed it was on purpose.
When we do this segment, I usually turn him off.
It's your loss, dropping this gold
It
material.
goes on like this. So.
Yeah.
It kind of goes into a Buddy Holly riff.
Unfortunately, it's a 14-minute opus here.
Yeah, it kind of goes in a repeat here, doesn't it?
Yeah. There's not a whole lot of lyrics to this song.
But the artwork is amazing.
It's pretty dope. What do you think of that?
Let's try another one. Let's see another. Let's try 2 here. Let's see what track 2 does.
I don't think you're calling the shots here, bitch.
Let's move on, Ross. Let's move on.
I gotta play the whole song. It's the rules. We're going all the way to this outro. Talking 5 minutes of these chords.
We don't make the rules, we just enforce them, gentlemen.
All right. So that was "Is There a Ghost" by Band of Horses from the record "Cease to Begin." Shave, does it stay in the collection?
Just going off the one song?
I'm right on the fence here, boys. I'm right on the fence. I'm going to have to give it a very soft, reluctant pass.
Yeah.
I think it's got to go. A little too much fluff in there. However, as stated before, Memphis and 53rd is a goddamn banger, boys.
Okay.
It's a real shame it was not on the song.
That was the next track, actually. Yeah.
Maybe just. All right, Swan, does it stay in the collection?
Based on song 1, I mean, what were they doing?
Yep.
Did they even establish? Did he see a fucking ghost? I didn't get the answer. I didn't fucking hear an answer in there. I heard a lot of fucking filler. And so, although I'll say the quality of sound was great, no, it's a hard pass.
Hard pass, wow.
Hard
Firm
pass.
stance on this guy over here.
Shane Nasty, does it stay in the collection?
Absolutely not. Lack of lyrics, straight up.
Lack of lyrics.
Gots to
boys.
go.
Okay.
The people have spoken.
Okay.
Gots to go.
And my huge opinion is I'm also going to give it a soft pass. I don't hate it.
But clearly, you keep the artwork.
The artwork's the best part. Whoever
Right.
did your layout, and this shit's fucking.
So you hang
killer.
on to that. Those
This
are
is
probably worth way more money than the
so
album.
exactly what I would do, only worse.
Right.
So I'm sorry though, Band of Horses. I did not love that track. I don't know what the rest of the stuff.
It's actually a good concept for you and Susan, where like you can tote your shitty albums, but Susan can start art.
That's pretty much what we did. Do you remember going to the Holloway shows? What do you think that about was?
Get fucking big time by like Jeff Tate shit in the background. You're like,
the paintings
hey,
in
Jeff,
the basement. dude.
sign this art right here. Fuck off.
Piss off.
You're not British. I know you're not.
Tate rules. Talking about vests, by the way, dude. Tate is the OG vest.
Yeah, I'm
Talking
gonna start
leather vest.
vesting with no shirt
Sand
underneath.
shirt.
Right.
It's a crucial move
right.
for the
No,
vest.
don't.
Yeah. That's a crucial move.
Why are you not doing? You need to be playing pool and nothing
Yeah,
but a
dude.
vest and nothing
Absolutely.
else.
That's a
critical part to the
Come on,
equation.
dude.
All
What
right,
are
now.
you doing?
Next up on the
intimidation
billiards is
factor
two-breast
of a shirtless
two-breast Shane
vest look is
Perysian.
you're gonna pass up.
All right. Next up here, boys. I remember buying this, but I don't remember what the fuck it is. I can't even see what the fuck it's called.
A two-breast Persian has a lot of nicknames. He was formerly known as Ching Chang Chong. He's a real ace in the billiards.
That Mike Sexton poker voice. Dude.
I literally got to put my
Vance,
flashlight on this shit.
Dude, that Mike Sexton shit's so funny, dude. During like live poker and just going,
All right.
You want my
Well, Vance,
bifocals, Ross?
He's got
I do.
he's got
I
a
need,
little
I see
pair.
I
that
need to
Shane
buy
Perysian
those.
has a lot of action happening.
All right, listen. This is some band called Officer Negative. And
Which is what they call me.
again, the artwork rules, which is why I bought it in the first place, I'm sure. Let me see if I can get this fucking going.
What
here.
about this
Yeah.
red case here? That's a red flag right off
That
the
was
bat.
a trend for a minute. Alice in Chains did it.
Right.
It
with
was
the orange.
it was
They did
cheaper
the
than
orange
clear.
game.
The yellow case.
So I'm hoping so much right now.
They had overstock.
Savings really add up after a while, you know?
What?
I'm really hoping so much right now this is a bit and it's the same song you just fucking played. Because my God, if you guys are doing this right now, like this is gonna be the most genius set of comedy I've ever heard in my life. When I lived alone, I had a ghost. It's all just a promo for the next Halloween. Just kidding, I'm keeping them all. They're signed by me. They're worth millions.
All right, hold on. All right. This is called the Death Campaign Project, apparently, is what it's called.
The song?
No. I don't know. The record. The Death Campaign Project.
Okay, I'm going to allow that.
Please, God, be the same song.
I wish I could. If I could right now, I would literally do it, but I can't. Because when it's like, do you want to import this CD? I'm like, no. No, I do not. All right, you boys ready?
Correct.
All right. This is called The Dawn Breaks. And go.
I got a good feeling about this one. I'm going to call it.
I'd like to break it down.
I'm gonna allow it.
Little build up. Okay.
Little feedback.
Ozzy ripoff so far.
Little sneak peeks.
Oh. So this brings me back to Carnival Chaos immediately.
Yeah, pretty much.
When I was truly one with nature. So Shane, man, do you remember that? Like we were like, man, it's so nice to be here in the peaceful nature's woods.
I remember very, very brief instances of that weekend.
It was basically this in the background.
This is like straight up metal. I was not expecting it to be this metal-y.
So this sounds very Thrice-like already.
No, it isn't. Not at all.
This sounds like Thrice for sure.
This artwork, however, dominates. See, I'm allowed to re-inch this.
This is like the new Kill Tomorrow record. Sure.
It's no KT.
I've got Thrice-ins here, but early Thrice.
Early. The screamy vocals, not so much the music. I see where you're going. Picking up what you're laying down. Soaking this cover a little bit, guys.
Then it goes into a Maiden riff.
So that's clearly Paper Tiger's ripoff right here, for sure. Same exact riff and everything.
It goes on like this, okay?
Thrice ripoff, dude.
How are you getting Thrice on? This is more Iron Maiden than
Paper
Thrice.
Tigers, man. Fucking this is basically that same song.
It's a little bit of early Thrice vocals.
I'm hearing Paper Tiger Thrice for sure.
It's just some guy screaming. Is that Thrice? Like, to me,
So not any of the good parts.
This has more in common with early Metallica in the, the riffs and shit.
Talking about that.
I hear what I hear, Ross.
Oh yeah. Talking about that alternate picking.
You're really getting after it here.
This reminds me of no joke, like what fucking Jay and fucking those guys are doing in their fucking hardcore band.
Oh, yeah, man.
Larry, Jay and Larry. Gotta get Larry back on the pod, dude.
Shout out Larry Pete. Breakdown.
These tempos are not great. This drummer's all over the map right now, dude. Come on, buddy. Find the downbeat. Find the downbeat.
Not my tempo.
Not my tempo. Not a tempo.
Tell me, you lagging? Is that lagging or speeding?
I don't even know anymore. Whatever it is not consistent.
Well, you gentlemen will be surprised to hear that this is Rick Allen himself drumming.
Yeah, that's the worst Portnoy project I've ever heard. All right, we're getting into Song 2.
Sneak peek here.
All right. So first and foremost, the artwork to this is fantastic.
Shit
And that's
slays,
why
dude.
I bought the fucking record.
That artwork pays respect,
I've been
bro.
buying all these records on fucking...
I'm just sold on the very front. All the
I'm gonna
all the
allow
mills,
the
just a
red
bunch of
case
fluff.
with this
dude.
black and red layout. I think that was a cool move. It was kind of trendy at the time, but I'll allow it. I'd like to do that my own self.
It says HP on the back.
So, Shave, does it stay in the collection?
This is a tough call for me, boys.
Yeah.
Tough call.
Yeah.
But I think it's got to go, dude. It's right on the cusp of being
Yeah,
choice
yeah,
without
yeah.
the talent to back it up. That's a reluctant pass on my
Yeah.
part, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Swan,
So again,
there's something
I feel
there.
like the story. I mean, I heard again that there was a guy in his house and he thinks he saw a ghost, but we never revealed if he saw the ghost. Like I heard a lot of like screaming terror, no doubt, but that didn't indicate whether he saw the ghost or not. And so I'm gonna have to pass real hard.
Lack of
on this
ghost
one.
confirmation.
That was the
remains.
last segment.
So did you guys hear what happened in Bologna, Italy, these days?
Shave, does it stay in the collection?
No. You guys probably know that's not my cup of tea.
Yeah. So if they during the
I
streaming,
think, to be honest, instrumental version probably would have been okay.
Right. Something about that lead singer. It's trying
I
to
don't love that kind of screaming vocal.
in all
Yeah.
fairness, Shane didn't have his bifocals on either, so
Yeah, I couldn't
Probably hear it.
I couldn't see it with my ears.
And unfortunately, my opinion is about the same as Shave Man's. Is a reluctant passive. but
hang on. Let me throw
It was not great. It was
one
not
quick hypothetical out because I want to at least go back to Shane one more time just to revisit this. If there had been additional lyrics like "Watch yourself" or something like that, like during the screaming, or like "Show me what you got," like would any of that have changed your mind?
Not necessarily, no.
Clearly, yes.
But that wasn't the first time that you had a prime New York piece of meat inside you.
Oh, goddamn fat finger. That's awkward.
What is happening?
What?
Yeah, this thing doesn't come off the rails.
Did that make the air? I sure hope it did. So, all right, this is a good segue into this. If you guys are not doing any more material, which, I mean, if so, because if you are, I don't want to interrupt. So, all right, I did come in with a blurb here, gentlemen. This is not news of the world, okay? I can't possibly compete with that. You know what I mean? Because that magic just happens live, and I got to see that for the second time now. And it's just
quite
is
breathtaking.
good. It really it's breathtaking for
when you
sure.
get down to it.
Yeah, I can think of a few better words. Well, a few, but yeah, breathtaking. That will work. So, T-Ferg, Tony Ferguson.
Yeah.
Do you remember him? Have you heard of him?
course,
Have you
man.
seen him?
He's training with Goggins right now, dude.
Who's gonna carry the
told you
boats?
about him?
Goggins
He's training with David Goggins right now.
baby.
from Game of Thrones.
Who's gonna carry the boat?
The Mountain. He's training with the Mountain.
Pretty much, dude. You don't know what David Goggins is?
So, no, I do not. Is this?
What were you gonna say about T-Ferg, dude? He's got a fight coming up.
Well, I was going to tell you that he's training with David Goggins. But I was only reading your crib notes from earlier. No. So I was telling Shane this on the way here. I found it to be quite funny. Shane, if you think that this is podcast worthy, I'll have to go based on your recommendation here because you gentlemen have no idea what the fuck I'm talking
Utter
about yet.
indifference from Shane out of the corner. He's like,
So with every fight that is upcoming, and Tony, who is 40, mind you.
Yeah, he's the same age as us.
Well, yeah,
dude.
so he's getting really old, with that being said, you know? And so me from my couch, I can look back and say, he's getting out of shape. He really looks like
practically
shit.
crippled.
Like,
Yeah.
he's getting gray hair. He's really losing it, you know what I mean? But maybe he's got another run in him. I don't know, you know? But what comes along with every fight, gentlemen, we know, comes the selling of the show, okay? So there's some banter that goes back and forth. So, for instance, let's take an example here. Hey, Shane, you look like an Asian. Fight me, Shane. What are you gonna do about it? You gonna do shit about it? Huh? Fucking right, you won't.
Some grade A banter.
So, I
right
mean,
here
that
for
shit
sure.
sells tickets. You know what I mean? I don't really dislike Shane. I only semi-dislike Shane.
You really sold
But that's not the point. Okay? It's about the promo. It's about selling tickets. You know what I mean? Whether I hate Shane or not, like in this case, I do, but that's not the fucking point. You know what I mean? If I liked Shane, I would still say the same derogatory remarks about whether or not he's Asian or not. We don't know. It doesn't matter because it's about selling tickets. You understand, right? And that's what Dana wants. That's what Dana wants. Right? Now, mind you, I have no experience in the UFC. I've never fought. But I assume that if I had, I'd be selling the fuck out of some tickets. And some liquor and some swag and a bunch of other shit that would really sell me out right away, you know. But, so Tony's doing that.
You're clearly
essentially.
moving the needle as you speak,
Tony
my
at
friend.
40 is fucking, he's a veteran now. And, well, he don't know if he's ever going to get another shot. But he does know that he knows how to make a buck. And so he will have fucking any Shane Perysian over there talking shit on the other side. And Tony two fucks Ferguson right now don't give two fucks. And so that was what I saw on video. Was some of the funniest fucking banter between what I would describe as his opponent coming up tomorrow.
Young
Is it coming up tomorrow?
Ralph Kotek.
Is he fighting tomorrow?
Yes.
When's the
yes.
fight?
Tony's fighting tomorrow.
Yeah.
From my understanding. Am I going to get the pay-per-view? Absolutely not. Because, no. Like, I don't have Tony money. But what I do have is ESPN 3, which eventually they'll play 7 months from now. And I'll watch that maybe as the news is fucking scrolling through the bottom.
Up on the trace.
However, whether it be 7 months from now or tomorrow, I do know that there will be a fight tomorrow. And I know that
like this.
Tony's opponent is, from lack of better words here, he looks exactly like Ralph Kotek did in high school. But he has like a gleaming, blonde-haired mullet.
Almost like Trevor Lawrence.
He is backwoods Irish. Backwoods Irish. Okay, so I'm talking about like the equivalent of what we would consider hillbillies here in the States. That is what he is. He's a hillbilly Irishman that is so fucking Irish that you don't understand a word. A fucking word.
It's like some Peaky Blinders shit going
And he's
on,
also
dude.
probably about 20. So he's about half of Tony's age.
20 years old?
So I don't know if this has been done yet. Has anybody ever played footage of shit like this that I'm describing over their phone and whether it registers here on the
Yeah,
microphone?
play it through the microphone.
I'm going to.
I could look it up.
I'm
or
going
whatever.
to. I'm going to. It was rhetorical. I was going to do it anyway. So just give me a moment here. I'm going to scroll through my my news feed a minute here, see what everybody's up to here. Oh, a lot of people responded to the on the podcast tonight. Going to be real exciting. A lot of thumbs ups. Don't know that particular radio show podcast, but good luck, son.
What is happening?
All right, so bear with me here, people.
Oh my god, dude!
The lack of preparation right now is just...
Oh man, and sadly,
Littering
this is the only one I disclosed was prepared.
This
is as far as the
amount of
preparation
time
went.
going by right now.
You
Now-
scroll slower than my
Now,
grandma.
hang on. While I say this, I should add that I'm not seeing much different than I'm doing compared to your world news much earlier there, where it was like very similar. Seems similar to me. But here we go. Okay.
Situation for him.
All right, so they're talking over each other for a moment. Just bear with it.
Absolutely fucking nothing. He has nothing to gain from this fucking fight. In his mind, he already lost. Me? I've already lost. Whatever, you sausage.
He called him a fucking sausage.
Your own country doesn't even like you, dude. Well, just because everyone likes you here, lad, it's gonna be funny when you're on the floor asleep on Saturday night. I don't even fucking care about you, dude. I know you don't. I don't care about you.
So I sat on the couch, crunched over as I am, belly laughing so hard.
I'm worried about everybody else. You must care. You blocked me. I'm not that much of a little pussy to block someone on Instagram.
You know what? I'm not that sensitive, bitch. I didn't even have to fucking look at you.
Little sensitive boy. Don't call me a little boy. I made you my little boy making you block.
Go make me a cup of tea.
Jesus. Man, you need to grow up. You're about 14 in the edge, you little nit.
Anybody ever do that?
Nit.
I don't understand.
That one stings a little bit.
You don't have to, but when I'm standing over your unconscious body on Saturday night like Michael Chandler, you'll know who the fucking boy is.
Keep dreaming, baby. That shit is not gonna happen. Ketchup sandwich, I'm gonna cut you so
Ketchup sandwich. What? What's that mean?
It doesn't matter.
What you gonna do? Because I'll be standing over you, ground and pounding your unconscious.
I'm gonna cut you so fucking open you have
Do it then, lads. Do it. I can't wait.
You've never seen your own blood.
Can't believe you've actually got a suit on, lad. Every other day you're like
Things are really
20-year-old
escalating
who's
quickly
just
here.
dressed himself for the first time.
Cut you up.
Look like a fucking
It's been a
idiot.
long fucking time since I brought the blade.
I can't understand either one of them now. Dude. Either one of them. So we get it. But like, for number one, to have that Irish accent the way he has this, like, it's borderline unfair. You know what I mean? Because it's so fucking funny. Okay, that was really what I was laughing at, is knowing Tony. I know Tony, and I know that Tony is like exactly what he is right there. Like, that is fucking Tony. He can't really change what he is. But to do that essentially to a leprechaun, like, that isn't fair. Yeah, holy, you know, like, dude, come on. Like, that was my takeaway. I was belly laughing so hard, going, God, I wish I was literally from fucking Ireland and had that. Like, I would make so much money just by talking to people. Dude, I heard you fucking roasting back, you fucking fuckers. God, I wish I heard it. I'm drinking Guinness. I'm trying, but it's not working. I'm trying. You know? Well, fuck the whole lot of you. You fucking bunch of sausages. Oh, God, man. That's next level.
How many
shit.
fingers am I holding up?
You fucking nits. Like, oh. God damn it, man.
Oh, jeez.
I want to go to Ireland so bad just to hear that, like, in person, and just do what Ross is doing right now.
You're just gonna go laugh at him?
How was Ireland? I don't know. I laughed so hard the entire time. I have no idea, dude. No clue.
Kinda like
I didn't see much of anything. I was fucking crunched over laughing as soon as I stepped off the plane, dude. It was the funniest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life. Everybody that talked to me, I would chase them around and I would say, give me your gold. The police were called several times and I laughed at them. I said, give me your fucking gold. You know? Oh, it'd be sweet.
Oh, God.
Sweet. Plus the rolling hills and everything. That was very nice. The peat alone. For Christ's sakes, the peat.
That's Scotland.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
It's good material. Okay.
I don't know. Again, is that racist? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Like, maybe?
I would imagine you're part Irish, so no.
I sure hope so. Because, again,
You're so Irish, dude.
when
You're a Lucky Charm looking motherfucker over there for sure. So.
No eyebrow, I'm a motherfucker.
so this man named Two Vest came by and he started insulting the whole lot of us. Fucking Americans. With their trendy trends, with their Two Vest.
Got a little Western Canadian.
Drinking all
there
of our
at the end.
Guinness. Chasing a restaurant for a gold. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Jesus
God, dude.
Christ.
Stop.
This guy coming locked and loaded with bits, dude.
Yeah.
Guy coming locked and loaded
again,
with a
was
tight
that
five.
prepared? Absolutely not. That just, I don't know.
Off the cuffs.
You give a man a mic and just magic happens. You know what I mean?
You have Swanson in the mirror.
All right, so if you guys like that,
preceding this episode,
now listen to my next couple rap tunes. Ross, kick it.
I can't, dude.
It's okay. I'll go a cappella.
You gotta take over the show.
Ross is hanging out by a thread over here. This motherfucker's out of commission.
I'm fucked up, boys.
It's a hell of a drug.
I'm too fucked up.
That Grand Marnier got you or what? Like, fuck.
This kid's all fucking twisted up over here, son.
Are we doing anything right now? Like,
The thing's recording, man.
has it been, or is it?
Yeah.
just
It's
now?
been recording.
Really?
I guess. I don't know. I don't even know anymore, dude.
I should add that you actually were still hot micing in the bathroom. So you
Oh, so, dude,
everything.
I was like a ripping ass
Right.
in there.
So we also heard like, you're doing great, Ross. Just keep it up. Like, I know you can get through this. We have done several now. You have the ability to do
I was
this.
giving
I
myself
believe in you.
the mirror talks, dude.
You are handsome. You are lovely. You are a confident, strong black woman, and I believe in you.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. And then he said Shaka Khan, and you came back out. It was crazy.
I can't even. What I wanted to bring up to you fuckers before I've been thinking about this. I've been on a huge. I've been on
Taking covert bathroom breaks to cycle through materials. Ross, like, yeah, here.
Come on, Ross. Find the magic.
Come on.
Find the magic.
all I wanted to talk about.
Do this. You can do this.
Chat GPT, tell me the news.
I can't even.
Fuck.
There's got to be more meat on that Giuliani bone here. I got one more in me.
Come on, Google, don't do me wrong.
Soak yourself in a little bit. Get a hold of yourself, goddamn.
I'm good. I'm good.
Professionals here.
I'm good, man.
Rossi needs some news of the world.
Whiskey's a hell of a drug.
You're just cracking me up, dude.
The spot brain ain't gonna generate itself. Oh yeah, Italy. That's a nice place to visit. Let's just hope Shane Man don't have any Italy material. We'll just roll with it.
You're not gonna let him talk, are you?
It's the point. It's the point. I'm trying to drag it out as much as possible. When's that pizza get here, by the way?
I already gave you my leftovers. You fucking scavenger.
What's the status on that pizza? In this Chateau 66, it's lukewarm for Christ's sake. What kind of radio show is this? I deal with professionals only. Then he took an upper decker and he left.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Yes. So everybody's passed out here in the tower. So you have the Swanson show for the remainder of the evening. We're gonna go on a 7-hour block.
You guys really fired out all cylinders over here.
WCCC. Deep Purple. Ooga chaka. Ooga chaka. Oh man, that stern depiction of him in earlier days. Dude, God. Hey everybody, I'm not nervous at all. WCCC. It's gold.
Things got really awkward.
Well, I'm just waiting on Ross to recover.
I've tried to talk like 3 times.
We're giving you, dude. We're giving you.
Every time I try to speak, you just start roasting me. So I don't know what to say.
I was trying to sell tickets. What fight? There's no fucking fight, you idiot. Shut the fuck up. There's no sponsors. Just shut the fuck up.
Oh man, we gotta get T Ferg up on the pod, dude.
Shout out T Ferg.
The fight's tomorrow.
Yeah, we should be able to get him by tomorrow evening.
Indeed. After Rogan's in his face.
You know what we should do? All right, sorry, Ross. I will fucking let you go now.
I don't care. I got nothing to go, dude.
Have you guys ever heard of the birthday gift thing or whatever? Any gift for anybody?
Giving people birthday gifts, dude? Yeah, I heard of that.
So if you're familiar with that, it's trended to a point where a particular birthday gift is something called Cameo. Have you guys heard of Cameo?
Yeah.
Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
Yeah.
So number one, I should ask, Ross, are you in Cameo at all, like for anything?
Me? No, you need to be on Cameo, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, because it typically like takes celebrities, and so like I'm a local Dancing with the Stars celebrity, but like that's not going to carry over into the entire country. You know what I mean? Now, if I were to pose as Al Gore, that would be something.
Yeah, they would just have you be Al Gore.
Right.
Like
Right.
you can pay for real Al Gore for this amount, or
It
you
would
can
be
have this
so
guy
easy.
who does a moderate Al
Yeah,
Gore.
yeah. And just sit there and
really
like.
been teeing up this Al Gore impression all day.
Right. Oh, dude, that
Really working to
I gotta say
back
that
doors
that
away
Al
some
Gore,
Gore here.
like that was also unplanned. I'd never done that before. I had never done that really since. But I did listen to our podcast again in order to just enjoy my
Really
own
soak
comedy,
in the Al Gore.
just to really reinstate that. Some of the comedy, just more so like I muted it when you guys spoke, but like I listened to all of my own clips, and I really enjoyed it, and particularly the Al Gore part. Like, I thought it was really funny.
Was that before you passed out?
Well, again, if you exert yourself to the full extent,
No shame this time, dude.
yeah,
I'm about to pass out.
Well, yeah. I mean, it happens. You know what I mean? It happens. People get bifocals, things like that. It just happens.
Well,
I mean,
to
it's
be fair,
nature.
he did try to end the show.
No.
No, we're
Al
keeping
Gore
our
wanted to
7-hour
keep going.
block tonight. You got Al Gore all
We're
fucking
on
night
till
long,
9 a.m.
ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to talk about global warming all fucking night long. Because Alan has had some drinks tonight, and Alan's feeling very loosey-goosey. And so we're going to talk about the Aurora Borealis and that effect on global warming. And then the economy and that effect on global warming. And Ben-Hur. And how the lack of sales depended on global warming. We'll talk about everything. Except for, of course, the Brown versus Board of Education. That is a controversial topic that I will not disclose. And then by the end at the 6 a.m. hour, I will talk about rap music and the history of for that last stretch of time. Particularly Tupac and Biggie. What happened exactly, and how did it affect global warming?
Doing a deep dive into that Two Vest catalog.
Yeah.
Old two-vest Swanson.
That goddamn Barack Obama trying to steal my thunder with his Netflix deal. They promised me a whole 2-hour stretch about global warming, those bastards. But they wanted a real president, is what they say. Well, I'll be watching them as they burn in hell as I'm sitting in my shelter. laughing at the people who didn't listen. And then I will be president because I will be the only man alive to run the country.
Do you need us here for this?
Not necessarily, but I do need my constituents. You see, an Al Gore future is what this will look like, ladies and gentlemen, and it will be no choice because I have the only shelter.
Oh boy. Oh god.
All right, sorry, Ross, your turn. Go.
I don't even know what to say. I was gonna bring up Stone Temple Pilots.
That worked. Yeah,
How much they rule.
that's fine.
Because I know you love some SCP and some Alice in Chains.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah.
I'm not a huge SCP kick, dude. That's all I was gonna say.
Indeed.
And they rule.
Yeah.
I've had a
story.
note on my phone for 3 weeks that just says talk about helmet being shows.
Helmet's awesome.
Yeah.
Indeed.
It's mostly what I wanted to say about that.
So maybe instead of hum earlier,
That's
I
all
think
I
I
gotta
meant
say about
helmet.
Helmet's a little
But I guess it
closer.
didn't really matter. It's basically the same band anyway. They both start with an H. Well, whatever.
You're not totally wrong.
They're not from Seattle, so it doesn't matter.
H comes before I.
Right.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Do you guys recall what Swedish band Ross found out of the depths? Where all I recall is one of the lyrics was "Shut up, dick."
Oh,
It was a Dwarf Invasion.
Yeah, that's from Reggie and the Full Effect. That's a joke track off of that Reggie and the Full Effect.
So that's not a real band?
I don't even. I'm sure if they made it or he recorded something. I'm not sure. It's some hidden track or something.
So I'm
on that.
positive that you had a separate album that you were playing for us, whether it be joke or not.
Yeah, it's Reggie
You
and the Full
legitimately
Effect.
at the time, and I would say year 2000, if you will, because I think that's about right. We were on the way to lunch to Burger Crest as natural, and Ross said, check these guys out. These are European dudes from Sweden. And this is a song called Dwarf Invasion. And we didn't make it out of the parking lot. We were all hunched over laughing in tears because it was so fucking ridiculous.
All right, let's play
Shut
that.
up, dick!
Indeed.
All right, let's play that. We're gonna play it. Reggie and the Full Effect, Dwarf Invasion.
Hello, Americans. This is Ross from
So, did he say Lars?
right now. We are from Finland.
Oh.
Debut album here in America. Das Grund, this is the Dwarf Invasion.
Yes. Stays in the collection. Without
Yeah,
question,
yes. This is a keeper, Ross.
Oh, Reggie and the Full Effect, man. Dwarf Invasion.
boys. Dwarf Invasion's a banger.
You are not my friend.
Yes.
You are my foe. That's all I remember. You can't play basketball.
So if Tony Ferguson does not come out to this song, then he's doing it wrong.
That's true.
Tomorrow, if he does not come out to this song as an insult to that Irish dwarf he's about to fight. Yeah.
Dwarf Invasion.
This is how you really get to the
slaps.
Irish man. If you want to win that fight, you hit him with a fight song, Dwarf Invasion, walkout song. That dude's done.
This is the best part right here. Wait. Shut up,
Yeah, it's way better than I remember. Way better.
Ho, ho.
Oh, here it is. Here's the line.
You can barely stand up to me. It's kind of an insult. Because we all know the Finnish are notoriously short as well.
Can't play basketball. Shit rules, dude. Can we get away with making Dwarf Invasion the intro track to the episode, dude? Can that fly?
Now that might be the greatest song ever made.
Dwarf
right
Invasion
there.
fucking dominates,
Dwarf
dude.
fucking Invasion. Oh, they just don't know how to stop. They don't know how to stop recording. They just keep it going. That goes on for another 20 minutes where they realize they did not stop the recording.
That
Much
whole
like our
record
show
rules.
currently.
Reggie and the Full Effect. Yeah.
So you know who had hours and hours of compiled Ron Jeremy was Shane. He had so much Ron Jeremy footage. You had such obscure 80s porn, Shane. You had the popcorn bucket deal there.
That was
Yeah,
a
I was
classic.
Something about how you were laughing about the first time you were doing something.
Well, you were playing a porn for me, and we were both about 15 years old.
Yeah, but you were talking about something on the podcast, like it was the first time you did something and you couldn't stop laughing, and I was going to bring up that. But
Really?
You wouldn't stop talking. So.
Shane's like, I've been sitting over here
forgot
going to
because I weathered you out with my words.
Do you remember that little TV we had in the kitchen of the Jefferson Commons apartments back in the day? Where we just had VHS porn on in the kitchen 24 hours a day. Just walking in, microwaving the Hot Pockets. And
We did some really,
behind.
like, in hindsight, some
Just get blown up.
really disgusting things in college. Like, shit I'm not necessarily proud of. I mean, I stand by it because it was me making a lot of these decisions, too. Because that porn was definitely mine. That was also my TV. It was one of those VHS mini TVs that I brought
Porn
from
was
home.
mine, the TV was mine, the dirty Kleenex covering the house was mine.
If I remember it, it was also the Shauna porn. So Shane always really sought that out. Like, I had to hide it from him.
I wanted to bring
like,
it up,
dude, I'm
but
going to steal your Shauna porn. I'm like, no, you're not, man.
and good
my only
conscience, I
one.
couldn't bring it up on air.
I believe that was mine, and Brandon stole
No,
it
it
and
was
hid it
mine.
behind Pine
I
Park
recall
somewhere.
because as soon as I turned 18, I went directly to the Odyssey and bought my first porno. And I said, "It doesn't have Ron Jeremy in it, does it?" And they're like, "No, not Ron Jeremy in this one. It's a guy named what's another fucking
Rusty
big-cocked,
Chops.
guy from the 80s there,
Rusty
Stacey
Chops.
Keach." It's called Cheech and Dong. I said, I'll take it. Matter of fact, give me 2. And they're like, that's the same thing, just twice. It doesn't make any sense. I'm like, give me 2. I'm 18 now. And, yeah, brought it home immediately and started exploring the video.
Started knowing myself.
And
exploring my
also
body.
myself. And, well, about 30 seconds later,
Mom had to buy me a new pair of socks.
This is the best investment I ever bought. 18 is awesome. And
You waited till you were 18.
yeah. So other than that one, which obviously carried into college years, the only other one that I was familiar with was like, hey, I'm going to go over to Shane's on Towner there. I'm going to be there for a couple days. And so Shane, I'd be like, hey, do you got to go run errands or anything? You got to work at Craig's Cruise today? Because I'm gonna just be down here.
Can I borrow
Shane
your
was like,
copy
well,
of
yeah, here.
Spaceballs
Matter of
in
fact, there's my
mouth
lube
and-
right there if you want it too, if you're going to play with your dilly. And I'm like, what? No, I wasn't going to do that. And you're like, it's cool, man. You can play with your dilly. I've been playing my dilly for 15 years. You can even use my rag if you want to. And I'm like, gross, dude.
I'll be hanging out with you.
Just turn the power on and hit play. We're good. Yeah. So I did that, and I'm like, oh, wow, he's right. Fucking it goes right into it. And I think I found the popcorn scene there where it's like, it was bold at the time. You know what I mean? Because back in the 50s, like, you took a woman out and you showed her a good time, but, like, you never went as bold as to, like, pull your cock out. And so that was happening. That was being depicted in this particular film where it's like, yeah, it's a good old couple out on the town, and the man orders some popcorn as a gentleman would, and they start the film, and what he did, though, was surprising to me. Like, there was a bit of a twist in the plot that I was like, wow, that's genius. And so what he did is he pre-cut
It's real
a cock hole
Shyamalan
in the
choice right in
popcorn
middle there.
and inserted his erect penis through the popcorn and waited. And he waited. And waited. And eventually,
Patience is a virtue.
Paid her.
After all.
yeah.
There was something about the
Yeah.
majesty and the pageantry of VHS porn back in the day. You really had to put in a hard day's work to get the job done.
Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah, so that particular film that I was talking about, Cheech and Dong, that cost me like 3 months' wages. But the acting alone was the quality. I knew what I had paid for. And again, I stand by the investment. Yeah.
I had it
didn't have the
transferred
popcorn
to
porn.
DVD recently and then MP3.
Of course, I have other classics like Forrest Hump and Pulp Friction.
Yeah, it's like it's like
Friction's a banger. Come on.
it's like the porn industry these days
Let's go material.
became what music is as well. It's like so accessible that it's like I know that all I have to do is tap download, but like after a while you become like what
Well, you
Ross
shouldn't
is here, where it's
download.
like you have so many shitty bands in there that you're like, why did I do this? Like, how do I clear this out now? And you have no way. You have no way to do it.
Of course, that Penis the Menace.
Penis the Menace.
It's a bit of a stretch.
No way.
There is very few
No Pulp
films
Friction, but I'll get the job done. It'll suffice in a pinch.
that can stand by the quality of circa 1994 VHS Penis the Menace.
Got Mystic Quiver.
Dude, you missed your calling as a porn producer, dude. Coming up with these ideas. No, it's called Fitness the Menace.
It's about a young rascal. A young rapscallion.
Hey, Mr. Wilson, your cock's out again.
Mrs. Wilson all the time or whatever.
Did you guys ever see Orgasmo back in the day?
I've never caught orgasm.
Oh my god.
Damn that Penis the Menace.
Hilarious.
Always sleeping with my wife. Just Walter Matthau, like in his end days. Yeah, fuck it, just give me the script. Oh, it's got Charlton Heston in it, huh?
Pac cum lips now.
What?
Dude, come on.
What was that?
Oh, Jesus.
I didn't quite catch the...
A Pac cum lips now.
Oh, a pot come lips now.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Sitting over here thinking of wild, mediocre material.
The fucking real one was the Harry Pooter and the Philosopher's Bone.
Harry Potter.
Pooter and the Philosopher's Bone, dude. Oh, man.
Yes. When you know, you know. When you know the title's there, you know.
American Pootie. Really running out of steam.
Yeah, you can't go with Pooter twice in a row.
Pootie Tang.
Shooter's gonna shoot, so.
Somebody ever say Forrest Humps?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway,
Lord of the Cat
I think that's all we got. Gets the Griffin's new season starting up.
Lord of the Cock Rings, dude. So bad.
How about
So not subtle in any way.
just throwing in cock?
Oh, Gandalf.
Space
How
balls
about-
in my mouth.
How about in her stellar? Starring Matthew McConaughey.
Of course, the great Jake Gyllenhaal flick Donnie Darko.
Donnie Darko.
Millions of faces. Millions of faces.
You got your Mighty Cucks 1 through 3. Emilio Estevez. Great series.
Mighty Cucks.
All right, team, gather up. There's a lot of fathers representing today.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Squirtles.
All right, all the mothers gather on the other side. What was it?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Squirtle.
Oh my god! Started drooling dots. Yeah. Oh my god, that is fucking genius, dude. It's like you're fucking like the idiot from Shine.
Jonathan Taylor Tortoise wants a piece of that shit.
Oh no! So stupid. Squirtles. That's so fucking ridiculous.
Isn't that a Pokemon? Like, I'm pretty sure it's Squirtle's a thing.
It's the rarest, most deadly of all Pokemon.
I think it is for real. Talking about Squirtle. Squirtles.
Pokemon. Catch the Pikachu. Yeah, that'll work.
Oh, fuck.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna take some callers. Come up some other ones. We got Donnie on line 1. I already used that one. Thanks a lot.
Mortal come on her back.
Yes.
Yeah. Starring Sub 10-0.
Submissive.
Finish him.
Starring Lou Poontang. Yes.
Oh, shit.
We can do this all guys in there, man. This is the best stuff shit right here. Like, you can play this anytime. My God. Yeah, this is never not funny. Except for, of course, tomorrow when we listen to it.
It's always sober. It's like, what?
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
That's just
It's the name of the movie.
what? That's just what it is, and it's dead. It also
that one
works.
just works.
It still works.
I know, that's what I'm saying. The fucking Chocolate Factory.
Well crafted, sir.
That was low hanging fruit there.
How about Willy Conka and the Chocolate Factory? I don't know. Seems graphic. Yeah.
Yep. Give me a joy editing this one.
White men can't come.
White men can't.
White man can't fuck. Yeah. White man can't hump. Dude, yeah, that's it. Dude.
That's good.
Oh man, that's the funniest one of all.
Unfortunately, I've been the star of that movie many, many times. Not good. Not good at sex.
Starring Wesley Gropes.
Wesley Pipes. Really?
Yeah.
Wesley Pipes is so legit, dude. That for sure has to be important.
That's the name of the bong and Half Baked or whatever.
I know, but like I never thought in terms of porn.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Oh no. Yeah.
Little spermate. A lot of low-hanging fruit. A lot of meat left on this bone still, gentlemen.
Under the queen.
Oh man, that was good.
Yes. Yeah, some of the Disney movie references, that's pretty good stuff. How about Aladdin?
Laid in your bed.
The Journey of a Sexual Genie from Melinda Minsk.
Get all
Cats
kinds of
in the
magic
Hound.
carpet.
Yeah. Shane, how you doing?
You can really smell the smoke off the gears in between the
Oh yeah, it's bad over here.
I'm too fucked up to even try.
No, this is we're gonna make the
Red
segment
Rocket
here.
Man.
Allow it. Allow Red Rocket Man.
Rocket Man? Like what
Red
era are we
Rocket
going
Man.
with here, gentlemen?
I said Red Rocket Man.
Indeed.
Red Rocket Man. It's a sleek bagger.
I don't know. Didn't they did a Rocket Man with one of the dudes from Half Baked? Didn't they?
How about the Sand Slot?
Rocket Man was a movie about I think a true story about a dude who tried to build his own jetpack. Dude, it's early
Possibly.
90s. Like, it was
Gyllenhaal, is that
definitely a movie.
Gyllenhaal? That one?
Possibly.
He was in some other movie with no.
The Sand Slot.
How about Little Cuckles? I don't know. Oh no.
Little Ass Rascals. Little Rascals.
Oh no.
Pud Sport. Nothing on Pud Sport. It's
So-
appropriate response.
The last pod there, I'm gonna say during World News, one of you made such a well-crafted joke about Brendan Fraser in The Whale.
You're gonna have to be a lot more specific. Apparently, you didn't listen to episodes 2 through 46.
Very possible, like my favorite of all the jokes, like during that entire stretch of time. Like, it was a long setup as it normally is about the Oscars and like how everything went well, except for one disaster that occurred where an obese Brendan Fraser tried to sit down and crush several people, injuring them or some shit, and it was just God, it was really well done. And it was all about the whale, and then we talked about the whale and like how it was all very. It would appear to be CGI Brendan Fraser because he's so obese. I'm not sure if that's the case or not.
He is that fat, bro. We went and saw that. What's the new Scorsese flick? Killers of the Flower Moon. We talked about this before.
He wasn't even in that.
At the end of the movie, dude, he makes a 5-minute cameo as this Southern Gentile lawyer.
He was in that. Yes, he was in that. He was fat in that too.
Yeah.
I do declare. What's going on?
So yes, the movie is so long and uneventful that I'd forgotten that Brendan Fraser was in it because it was at the tail end of the movie, and I was kind of like, "Hey, there's Brendan Fraser. I should be excited about this, but I'm not because I wanted this to end fucking 3 hours ago."
That's fair. It did seem a little shoehorned in, the beef phrase at the end there. It was a lot. It was a lot to soak in.
Oh, it was
a good movie,
3.5 boobless hours.
It really
dude.
was, yeah.
Oh, I was also.
It was a great
very
movie.
gross.
It was a great
Brendan
movie, though.
Fraser Rocket Man?
No, that was
There was some
Jason
fucking
Patrick.
Rocket Man. I know what you're talking about.
So it's kind of
Possibly
top priority to
was
figure
beef
out.
phrase.
The people must know.
Possibly.
Rocket Man stinks.
Indeed.
You're incorrect. That was William H. Macy.
It was possibly John Travolta.
Oh my god!
jeez.
Oh my god! I
the
got
Rocket
flagged!
Man.
Oh my god!
Ah, jeez.
Answer the phone,
These
Lance.
people are.
Who's the star?
Oh, this is some 19 musical. This is
that's
I'm talking.
That's what I'm thinking of. What was it?
Old school
From the
rock.
90s.
Yeah, who's the actor?
No, this is 2019.
Jesus fucking
no.
Christ. Who's
What
the
I'm
one
thinking
from
of
the
is
one we're
like
talking about,
01.
from the 90s?
Yeah.
Something from the 90s is what I'm thinking about.
Talking about Rocket
90s
Man?
or early 2000s.
Yeah.
It's also the Rocket Man fucking
Mm-hmm.
Elton John thing.
I want to say it was the bad guy in Titanic. Same guy. The smug asshole that was trying to bone the...
Paxton?
This is turning into far too
perhaps.
What's said on that? It was called Rocket Man,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Pretty sure it was the dude from Titanic, not
I do
DiCaprio.
believe.
Like the one that he's the smug rich asshole that takes the boat in the end there where he's like, I have a child with me. And it wasn't his child, but he was just...
I can't believe you even remember that
child.
detail of that
yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
When's the last time you watched Titanic?
A couple weeks ago.
It's been a long
Why do you ask?
time.
Titanic stinks and in the long
That movie,
grid.
yeah.
It's very,
It's
very
awesome.
long.
Awesome.
Yeah, so porn was so hard to come by back then that there was a particular moment
That one
in that movie.
Kate Winslet tit shot or whatever.
No, it was just the hand on the steam window.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
really got me going.
Isn't she naked in that movie for a minute or something?
No, any shirtless
Yeah, there's some
DiCaprio
side
moments
to
is
it.
usually what did it.
He draws
Or
her
he draws
naked,
her or
right?
whatever,
She's like
right? Yeah.
posing for him, right?
And so that's what I'm talking about. The drawing. The drawing got me.
Even Kate Winslet's jugs couldn't begin to save that stink fast. You'd 4 hours.
No, that was another 4 disaster.
Full terrorist, fucking terrible.
Yeah.
I heard they rebuilt it. They're gonna fucking build a new Titanic and fucking for real.
That was Terminator.
Worked out pretty
Terminator
well the
3.
first
Yeah.
time, man.
Somebody was like, "It'll be fine because we melted all the ice caps or whatever." I was like,
Yeah.
"That's pretty funny." But
You know what movie fucking dominates? What was the Don't Look Up with Leonardo?
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Jonah Hill, dude, last
Yeah.
year.
that was
That
good.
movie
pretty solid.
owns.
It's called Don't Look Up.
Don't Look
Adam
Up.
McKay,
Yeah, Adam
right?
McKay. Yeah.
That movie's fucking hilarious.
And it was a serious movie or comedy?
A little
comedy.
both, but mostly comedy.
It's basically like an asteroid's coming to hit.
And what's the,
Nardo the chick is super famous too, the blonde
J Law
chick.
or whatever.
Jennifer.
What the hell is her name?
Jennifer
Yeah,
Lawrence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Katniss Everdeen.
And the kid who's the star of Dune and whatnot, fucking skinny fucking hot guy that everybody's in love with there now.
What?
Yeah, it's Jonathan
Timothy
Tortoise Thomas.
Yeah. Timothy Chalamet or whatever.
Jonathan Torres
Chalamet's
Thomas.
chose. Chalamet was in a movie called The King.
He's the kid in that movie. He's in that movie. Don't look up. He's the skater ass boyfriend. who's in
Yeah.
the-
It's a brief
yeah.
cameo, but it's chose. Dude.
Yeah, he kind of comes in at the end there.
Chalamet rules, dude.
Mickey Rooney.
New Dune coming out finally too.
Yeah,
So fucking,
new Dune movie is
and they're,
chose.
they're doing 3 of them.
Yes.
So am I the only one that did not... I couldn't get through Dune. It was so boobless that I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? Nothing's happening. Like, I was yelling at the TV
You're
going,
not wrong.
what the fuck? I'm giving
You're
this
not
a
wrong.
chance.
No, you're not
And it's
wrong.
been
Yeah.
hours and nothing is
Yeah.
fucking happening. I don't know where they are or what the fuck the story is, and I'm not watching anymore of it. And I
it's the
fucking just said,
spice.
I'm done. I'm fucking giving up. That is it.
I loved it.
So I don't
but
give a fuck about the next goddamn Dune because I could
It's gonna be even the same way, dude. It's gonna be even more slow, long shots
So much Dune. Poon.
with lots of sand.
See, I've been more into Poon.
Welcome back to Arcakis or whatever. The planet, you know, like
Basically the same movie, but there's a popcorn scene.
there's a spice.
Chalamet is in a flick. I had never seen Dune before the South Park episode with the Brady Spice thing, and I had no idea what they were talking about.
Was that what they were referencing in that? Like,
yeah, dude.
Because
It's
we
all
did talk
Dune
some of that in the
material.
previous one that where we were all together. We talked about the Minge with Oprah.
Oprah's
There was a couple
Minge.
of other ones that were like all using that same context.
I
but
would
the
argue
spice.
that might be one of the worst episodes of South Park. The
The
Minge
Minge
episode.
shit?
Not
What are
even
we
close.
Talking about it, that's hilarious.
It's top 5
Oprah's
bad
Minge,
episodes.
dude?
It
Oh, man.
stinks, dude.
Any of those like
Snook and the Sniz. Come on,
some of
you're
that
better than
fucking
Trey
like
Parker.
Batman spin-off shit they were trying to do, I did not dig. Like that when
What?
the raccoon.
Dude, are you kidding?
The coon
That's
is
so
hilarious.
funny.
No way.
All that Coon and Friends
So
shit, dude.
one
All that
episode of that
HP
maybe.
Lovecraft
damn,
shit
Dude,
with
they
the
did a
fucking,
whole
what's the
series
thing?
of that, and it was like,
Yeah.
stop, okay? There's like 6 episodes of the
dude,
Coon.
they're all,
and
dude,
gold,
Coon and
dude.
Friends, the
Coon
mosquito
slaps, dude,
and
yeah.
fucking Token is the fucking.
They have that whole one episode about
funny.
the spin-off. And
Professor
they're
Chaos
playing
and
the
everything.
different
No, it's stunk.
multiverses and shit, and they got it
Yeah,
all drawn
dude.
up on the whiteboard, and they're
Nope.
pitching it to Netflix, and this is good.
Wasn't digging it.
Coon and Friends.
Coon
They're
and
making
Friends
fun of all that
is
Marvel bullshit.
I know they were. I knew what they were doing.
Have
So
you guys
good, dude.
seen the new South Park shit on Paramount with the Pandaverse and all that? I thought you
get-
said you were getting Paramount.
I
Why
tried.
do you opt for
I thought about it and I didn't.
Yeah, so
I'm like, I tried. No, I didn't.
I guess it's
I
at this
thought about it
point.
and didn't.
Gotta get it for a month. That's what I'm got things.
I just got I got YouTube Premium finally, and I was gonna drop HBO, but now that Curb's coming back on,
You have to have HBO, yeah.
What is the difference between YouTube and YouTube Premium?
just the lack of ads.
Isn't
basically,
normal YouTube
and
no ads
better.
premium?
And but honestly, that makes a huge difference. And it's just, it seems like it's just like the menus and algorithms and shit seem to be better or something too. Honestly, I don't know.
So nothing
I think
really.
you get
There's
it.
still ads.
It-
It's still the same
It
exact
fucking.
thing.
I've been watching so much Tool and fucking Stone Temple Pilots and shit, and
So we can still.
all I've been doing is just going, yes.
that early
Yes.
Waylon all fucking cracked
This
out,
rules.
just peacocking around up there like a fucking heroined out Mick Jagger, dude.
Yeah.
STP dominates, man. Catching STP, that was a show I was very, very happy to see before Waylon kicked the bucket.
Indeed, because you knew he was going to dive.
STP dominates.
They
Core is
rule at
one
an
of
unreasonable
like,
rate, dude. They
you can
kick
make an
so
argument,
much ass.
and it's of its time. But Core is like one of the
It's not of its
20-ish
time.
album.
It still
best
rules,
albums
dude.
ever.
It's
fucking
still
awesome.
rules.
I've got
and the
all right,
second album rules too.
quick music here. I've got a fucking searing hot take, gentlemen. I've got a Sarah Michelle Gellar fucking intolerable or Cruel Intentions, hot
Intentions.
fucking take right now.
She's in that Scott Whalen video.
You can't
Sour
pick
Girl.
this take up without oven mitts, boys. All right,
Soak it in.
very. Listen,
I'm pretty sure that was Aerosmith
very
and Alicia
carefully what I'm
Silverstone.
saying here, dude. Okay, I'm gonna make an argument for maybe the most perfect album ever made. Not the best album ever made. There are a lot of different things you
Yeah,
can
it's
go
Reggie
for.
and the
right?
Full Effect.
You got Metallica Black Album, you got Led Zeppelin, Beatles, Tool, bunch of great albums, right? But the perfect album,
Let's
it's
not
got to be
forget
something
Rick Springfield.
like your 10-year-old daughter can listen to, and also your grandma, and at least like
And
kind of
that's
get
Stone
it.
Temple Pilots.
It's got to be that. Korn might be the album, but my album, this fucking thing. We're talking multiple intro tracks with strings.
Dun,
We're
dun,
talking
dun.
an exit track with classic blues fucking solo guitar, boys.
Dun dun dun.
We are talking not one, not two, not three,
It's
but
a band of
4
horses?
wishing wells, boys. The most perfect album all time might be Coheed and Cambria, Good Apollo, and Burning Star 4.
So I've actually
Might
just
be the
started
most
listening to that again,
perfect
like
album.
very
Huge lead
recently.
up. It's a great album. Great
And
album.
yeah, you can't deny a lot of what they got going on there. Like their riffs are fucking amazing. You got Claudio doing Claudio shit, and like to see Claudio live, like that really. I mean, dude,
It's so fun and it's so good. Like, yeah, there's some
it's yet
showmanship
another moment
and
where you're
it's
just
a
going,
whole-
Claudio,
Yeah.
marry me.
Claudio rules that.
Claudio
There's no
rules, dude.
question about it. Coheed is choice. Coheed never gets the credit. I maintain,
Yeah,
I've said this a
dude,
few times.
just-
I think the hardest thing to do is be good pop rock. And it's probably not pop rock in the quintessential sense, but like bands like Jimmy Eat World, Coheed, handful of others, man. It's
can't
so
wait till
hard
you guys
to do
get cameras,
something
by the
that's
way.
like consumable but substantive and still good, right? Back me up on this.
I'm
Spot
sorry,
on
we,
The
call.
Heat rules, dude.
Spot
Yeah,
on
nobody's
call.
nobody's
Yeah.
In conclusion,
disregarding
Coheed
dude.
rules. They
So
know
is this still about Coheed?
But Coheed's pretty choice. Dude.
Yeah, Buster Rhymes is fucking amazing.
Your Buster Rhymes take is the worst thing since his Batman.
dude. Yeah,
2
I'm
take,
sorry.
dude.
Busta is a hack.
Buster is
He always has
choice.
been, and he always will be.
Can we cue up some Break Your
Buster
Neck, even if we
rules,
got to cut it?
If I'm gonna take a
Give me
man
some
with dreads,
breaking
it's gonna be
neck right
Shaggy all day long.
Did you see that Game Over movie with the workaholics
Or
guys?
possibly Milli Vanilli.
There's a big Shaggy thread in that movie, which is fucking hilarious.
And perhaps Coolio.
Oh yeah, are we gonna get?
It's not looking really good, to be honest with you. I don't know what's going on.
You gotta pay for that iTunes Premium, dude.
Let's hit up YouTube, bro. /YouTube Premium. This guy 30 seconds ago, dude. YouTube Premium is the shit. For anything you need, any kind of music needs, just go, look no further than YouTube Premium.
PC Loader? What the fuck? Piece of shit.
This motherfucker's over here trying to queue up Napster.
Yeah, PC Loader.
Use the thing you just paid for, bro.
Dude, I'm paying for fucking Apple, too.
How about
This Breaking Neck
Smooth
is gonna do
Gangstar
just
or whatever?
that,
Like,
Wes.
wasn't that song?
This might not even be the choicest Busta Rhymes song, and it's like the third most dominant song ever written.
What was the song in Office Space where he's beating the shit out of the copy machine there? Was that fucking Smooth Gangstar?
The group is called Gangstar. What was the name of that song?
I thought it was Smooth
Was the song
Gangstar.
called Damn It Feels Good to Be a... Yeah, Damn It Feels Good to Be a Gangsta.
I don't think I've laughed so
You
hard.
know, you're really
at
paying
those,
for the commercial-free experience of the YouTube Premium. It's the best financial decision I've ever made.
How about this shameless fucking U2 in the background?
Oh, this isn't Breaking Neck.
Here we go. Here we come, yo. Here we go.
It's so bad.
Here we go. Bust the rhymes. Here we go.
This also is
Jesus
but
Christ.
it's definitely not Breaking Neck.
Neptune. Here we go.
Neptunes.
Here we
Little
go.
Pharrell, right?
Come on, guess who's back in town? Chicken on the dance floor for you.
Edited.
From miles around. Now we mix up and flip a brand new sound. Around. So now make them wanna give me your pound. Fall on the ground. Come on, roll up a then stay steaming the ground. The way we come in your town. See, we control the fort now. Give me
Come
the
on,
crown.
son. Give me that Busta.
Talk that to me, girl.
No.
And this
Sorry,
is
he's just too fucking goofy, man. I can't take him seriously with his mannerisms and anything.
I don't think you're supposed to take it seriously.
Well, number one, by not showing his
Oh,
face.
yeah, what is this? This is
I don't
what
wanna
we got
see
right
his
here.
face.
That's definitely not. I don't know what's going on.
As I come back,
I'm not, like, threatened at all by Busta Rhymes and his fucking...
as I come back, along with the track, man. Pardon me, as I come
No,
back,
I'm not buying it.
along with the
He's harmless.
Let's hit up this one. I think like just below it is probably the actual one.
even though we having fun.
I don't think I will. I think this rule's too hard right here.
Oh, here we go. Now they're busting. Oh yeah, dude. Get ready to soak some Breaking Neck, and Shane knows what's up, bud.
Snarl your freaking
Oh no, this is edited though, dude. You gotta get the dirty one. We can't have this fucking bullshit edited version.
Break
too
your
late.
freaking neck, boy.
Break your fucking neck, bitches.
Here we go now. Where we going now? Where we going now?
Oh yeah.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away,
Yeah.
give it away.
But this
now.
edited
Just
version
give
was
it away. Yeah, here we go now. Tell me what you really wanna do. Come here, man. Just talk to me. You look like you can really give it to us. Don't know what you're talking, the way you try to walk to me. You really try to put it on.
Swanson.
Doing it like I never did before.
Such
Make them break your back and break your
You
neck.
staying correct.
I like it. I never liked
Get
this
the
song.
fuck out of here.
No.
Case closed,
Busta
brother.
rules,
Case
dude.
closed.
He's wearing a fucking visor right now. A fucking visor.
Just close your eyes. Just listen, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Always taking a ride. So let me do this. When we come, we be making it fly.
No.
We be making it hot.
Stop.
We get up and wanna stop.
I don't give a fuck. This is terrible. I'd never dug this at all.
Come on, Swanson. Break your neck, son. Break your neck. Come on. Come the fuck on.
Come along now. Let's put it down. When I bounce back and you know what I'm called.
Come on.
He's got this chick mowing the lawn.
I know you love the way we be giving you the music, making you bounce. Every time we come through, know that we did it for y'all. And the way we do it for the people that know that
Come on.
Give it to y'all. I said down. Come on. In the daytime or the night when you creeping along, we just bang this in the truck while you break your nigga motherfucker on my flow. See the way we come right through. When we come right through, we be doing this right again and again to make it really wanna stop.
Let's go.
Luda making a cameo there, I think, dude. Bottom left. Oh, yeah. Luda getting off. Come on. Tell me that shit doesn't rule, son. Oh, that's not even the end, dude.
I remember all
video,
this,
dude.
and I just hated it.
The Hawks.
You want to
Yes.
It goes like this for a while.
Yeah,
That's the rules, dude. That's so great.
Busta Rhymes is the man, dude. Doubling down on that shit. Busta coming out victorious, son.
What you saying now? You sucker.
My God.
I told you I was
Jesus.
Cut back in the song now, please. Yeah.
Come
Dre, dude.
Yeah, what up? Me and my team got a link because you know we stay chopping it up. And when we get up in the club, I'm up to the bar and I be locking it up. And we get a little high, get a little drunk, we get a little drunk. Let me get you something that I
Bang
can
this
wanna
out
bang
your
this
trunk.
out your trunk. Come on, get money, get
Bust
cash,
it
that check for me.
fucking
All my
owns.
sisters, bust your check for me. Everybody from every hood, bang your head till you break your motherfucking neck for me.
Soak that beat in a little bit, dude. Come on. Dre all up in that, dude. Rocking that Carhartt.
Dre has nothing to do with this, I can guarantee.
Yeah, no.
So now go ahead and
There's Dre literally right there.
It was Dre. It's like 20 minutes.
bang your head till you start to break your
Dre.
neck. Come on, break your neck. Come on, break your neck.
Everybody getting up on this track, dude.
So good.
I'm saying.
Yep.
Case closed.
It was a
Case
Dr. Dre
closed, officer.
lookalike, dude. Not even close.
Dre's hilarious.
This is the new podcast. Just
So
was
jealous,
Diddy right there. Did you catch that Diddy cameo? Everybody and their brother getting up on this video, son.
Dude, that
Busta
rules
Rhymes
at a fucking unbelievable rate.
dominates,
Strongly
bro.
disagree. It's just ridiculous.
It is just ridiculous. In the
Can I get
greatest way
one
ever.
more tune, dude?
That fucking ruled.
Maybe the
No.
banger to end all bangers here.
No.
Shane, you're gonna know the song. You're gonna back me up
Oh,
on this.
okay. As long as it's not Busta Rhymes, then I'm
Can I
good.
get some Onyx Slam?
That's a good tune.
Onyx Slam right now.
Little finish move.
It is not a good tune. It is a great tune.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even signed. I know.
Man, this premium's really paying off in dividends.
So good. Yeah, fuck HBO, man. Best move I ever made.
Man, $19.99 a month for no ads. I gotta sign in.
Oh, yeah.
Ross is gonna be getting slammed with that bill there for YouTube Premium. YouTube's like fuck celebrating, going slam. Got another customer.
I'm gonna eat, got to feed them and mistreat them. So one of that, and everybody want to sound rhyme me. I'm gonna show you how all this together.
Sweet Jesus.
Stop there. Let me stop trying to be loud.
Yeah, it's got more of a naughty by nature type
Sticky
atmosphere
fingers,
going
dude.
on.
Sticky fingers doing work on the mic right now, baby.
Right. This is feel good rap here, gentlemen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that Busta was like post East West beef. This is pre, and this is where times were good.
They played this shit every 20 minutes on MTV. Back
Oh
in
yeah,
the day, dude.
yeah.
Constantly. And Slam dominates, dude. It's a huge tune.
Right. Right. I mean, were they headbutting Rams or anything in the middle of it? No. No, they weren't.
It's no breaking neck, to be clear, but
oh.
Yes.
See, I believe that man. He would kill another man.
yes. Oh, it's so dirty. It's so dirty,
yeah.
son.
Yeah, I believe his demeanor. He is a dangerous man.
My mate.
When y'all least expected it, thought it was safe, I just hit you with the face so slam.
A record scratch.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
Slave's a beggar and a half, son.
Bust in my pants. Ah.
From that point, standpoint, down the thirst, coming through with a slam. Foolproof playing, big boys make the noise, and just slam. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. Let the boys be boys.
Global warming's real.
Slam fucking rules, son. We need to just keep bangers coming, baby.
I pulled up my pleated khakis and they shot me in the explicative. All right, plate murder was the case that they gave me. For Christ's sakes, we've been waiting for it all night. Murder was the case that they gave me.
All right. I got one last movie for you guys. One last movie title. Raw Dogs Go to Heaven.
Oh, the boar's dead. Raw dogs go to heaven.